So I be scamming and shit like that, but we seen his arrest record, so we know he ain't no pedophile at least, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I beg to differ because I was there.
Hold on. Hold on. Are you gonna tell us that Slanderer's a pedophile, nigga?
Actual facts. Let me tell you something, yo. And it all came out with this polite shit, and like I said, I'm watching how they going at you, and I'm like, yo, tell the truth to shame the devil, man. That's the bottom line. And years ago, I'm just looking at that Tasha K arrest record. I'm looking at that arrest record, and I'm looking at the dates. And as I look at the dates, I said, wait a minute. This is during the time when Frankie was going out with a 15, 16-year-old girl when he was in his 30s. Let me say that again. And I'm from Harlem.
Chill, bro. Chill.
I send you my number, yo.
Chill. You can't call in.
Or you could call me up and we could go on the phone. We could do a FaceTime. We could do all that.
Bro, you can't call in. You can't. It's the climate in the community is too crazy to throw a smear campaign on a nigga like that.
Smear campaign. I got the girl name and everything. I know where the girl is at. She'll confirm it herself.
Whoa.
This is Harlem. So you want to know why he protected Polite? Because he defends what Polite do.
Hold on. So you saying that you know that Slanderer was 30 years old with a 15-year-old girl he was having sex with?
33.
I don't know, family. What's the girl name then? Where's she from? Like, how do we know this is real?
Again, every man got to defend himself. So he getting at you, he throwing smear campaigns. This is on him. And like I said, I'll leave you my contact information if you ever want to get back at me. And when he get on the line with me, he know what it is. The girl name was Nikki. Ask him about Nikki from 150th Street. And what was he doing with Nikki?
Ask me no fucking questions about no fucking Nikki. Who is Nikki? You tell me. And if I knew it and then I tell you who she was, you wouldn't fucking know her.
Ask him that question. That's the question that needs to be asked. So that nigga's phone. And I used to see how we used to say all that shit on 125th Street. That was nothing but divide and conquer. All you did was put us against each other for 20 years. That's why we don't got shit. When you driving around in Mercedes Benzes and all that shit through Harlem, we is divided and conquered. For 20 years, we battling each other all day, every day, all year, every year, for 20 years. But again, you want to see what's in the dark comes to the light. With this shit with Polite now, the gloves are off. Because we grown-ass men right now. We can't defend this in our community anymore. You gotta tell the truth to shame the devil. So I'm gonna leave you my contact information because I know people calling you.
What the fuck? No, ain't nobody else calling in. Niggas is in shock. You just fucked up my whole show. What?
Yo, it's the truth.
What the fuck?
It's the truth. Quran, 150th. You know who I be?
Quran from 150th? 150th and what?
St. Nicholas.
Quran from 150th and St. Nicholas. And and Nikki is from 150th and St. Nicholas too, or no?
All the same block.
Wow.
We all lived in the same building.
Okay. Oh, so you lived in the building. So hold on. So let me, you know what? I don't even want to make jokes because it's so serious. But I was going to say, you sound like somebody who was trying to hit it and mad because one of the older niggas was hitting it. Because that's how it usually be. It be grown-ass, old-ass pervert niggas messing with the young niggas' girls.
Of course. That's exactly what it was. The girl always used to say she had an older boyfriend. And the kids like, yo, who? He used to sneak that girl in and out of his house, yo. When she was 15, 16, 17. I think he missed her for a year because he had one away to jail. Look at that arrest record. I'm talking about like 96, 97, somewhere in that area. I got to look at that record again. But he was in jail, and when he came home, he got right back to her. And she was like 17 at the time.
I said, have you recently addressed the latest rumors we heard Yeah, we did earlier.
Nepal, let me deal with that. What are you talking about?
Recently, we heard some crazy things from Ingy's page.
So you agree that they were just rumors, right? And not facts?
I'm trying to figure out.
No,
That's why I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you. Was he dropping facts?
We didn't see any.
Hold on, sister. Let me answer you.
So I can't say that it's a fact.
Thank you. So I ain't got to address it, sister. Thank you. It's just comical stuff.
Huh?
It's just comical stuff, sister. I ain't got to address it. If it's not facts, if it's not coming with proof. But I'm surprised you ain't asked me about Solomon. He's in your neighborhood. He's out there with you, and we
talked about him before. We gonna expose the pedophiles. You know,
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that you heard. So I was interested to know if you had anything to say.
No, that's just
because it's just crazy that people are shooting
people
out.
Are playing games with this.
Pedophiles.
Yeah, people playing games with it.
With no proof.
Yeah, and that's sad. That's what you should have asked him. Like, dude, where's your proof at? Can you show me something? You know. I need the take back.
Yeah, all he said was a little girl named Nikki, and that was about it.
And he can't show no proof, so I ain't got to address none of that.
Right.
I ain't gonna waste no time to make him think he got me scrambling. No, he ain't got me scrambling. For me to address that makes that nigga so proud and happy. He's watching right now, laughing. And for me to be up in here explaining that shit, he'd be Googling and laughing behind the screen.
Allegedly, then we leave that there, so that's done. But apparently the story is he started having sex with the girl when she was 15 years old. And what the brother was saying, I corroborated in questioning him after the show, because if you remember back, he said, when Tasha K dropped his record, it triggered his memory. So Slanderer had went away to jail for a year. And this girl had stayed with him the whole time. Like while she was 16 years old, she didn't have no boyfriend because her quote unquote boyfriend was in jail, which was Slanderer. And then when Slanderer came home, he did a year. When he came home, they got right back together. So he was with this girl from the time that she was 15 to the time that she was 18 years old. And he was in his 30s. Her first name is Chanel. Her middle name is Nikki. I should have got the last name. But it's people that's available for conversation that want to deal with the subject matter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure her name will eventually come out. But the girl's family all know Slanderer, and apparently Slanderer's family, I think, is supposed to be familiar with the girl from the conversation I was having with the brother. Like, this wasn't a fly-by-night relationship. This was his girlfriend. You see what I'm saying? Like, this was his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had a relationship for years. People that grew up in that neighborhood still remembers that when he was deep into his 30s, he was still chasing 14 and 15-year-old girls, and they remember his relationship with Nikki. So he shouldn't be discussing Solomon, Polite, or anybody, honestly. He should just be talking about his relationship with Nikki from 15 to 18 while he was in his 30s.
You don't know when niggas playing you? Niggas coming up with old shit now trying to see if they could try to get you?
Yeah, tell me what y'all think. Let me find the timestamp.
Stupid questions like that. Tell a nigga to show and prove. Other than that, y'all don't come at me with that stupid shit. You don't know when niggas playing you? Niggas coming up with old shit now trying to see if they can try to get you?
Did that sound like a confession right there? Hey, did anybody feel like that was a confession? Hold on. Listen to this. Listen to what I'm saying. he tell a person just boy, exactly.
Bro, listen. I don't even know who's over there watching that shit. But actually, you know what? That's a lie. I do. What's happening right now is there's a line in the sand, and the pedophiles and the pro-pedophiles. Remember when I said this is revealing who's pedophile and who's pro-pedophile? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people have shit that they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people have shit that they've been doing, shit that they interested in. A lot of these niggas go on to vacations in Dominican Republic and Brazil and all these other places and be doing a lot of shit that if they was here in the States, them niggas would get killed for. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas going on vacation doing other goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas coming around thinking that because they got a little few dollars that they could get away with doing certain shit, that makes them somebody. It don't. See, I still come from a world where money don't determine who you are. It don't. Because you got a little control of a platform and niggas looking at you and you could put niggas in position like, bro, that shit don't mean nothing if you a slime ball. Period. So you over there having sex with little girls. Remember, I was saying that we needed to boycott Slanderer page until he took polite videos down. At this point, I'm saying that we need to just boycott that page. Everybody needs to unsubscribe. The nigga's a pedophile. What are you doing now? And if he's not, let him break it down. Let him explain his relationship with Nikki, because he cannot deny his relationship with Nikki. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? That is a real thing that happened. That would be the same as Polite trying to deny Aminette. Polite can't deny he with Aminette no more than Slanderer could deny that he was with Nikki for years. So let him explain that. Let him explain what he's doing with Nikki. He's 33, she's 15. And let me show you something. So you really know that this is a problem. He stayed in a relationship with her. He went to prison for a year and stayed in a relationship with her while he was in prison. And when he came home, he came right back to her. So that means that he thinks that that's okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, we want to say the girl had a really big body and she looked grown and he was out somewhere drunk and they hooked up for a one night stand and he didn't know. Okay, that's a situation. That could be argued back and forth. I'm not saying yay, nay, or whatever. But you were with this girl since she's in junior high school, my nigga. To the time she's in high school. Guess who's going to jail tonight? What? Bro, stop doing videos on everything else and talk about you and Nikki over there, bro. Talk about you and Nikki. And be careful, because niggas in Harlem is now paying attention. So it's niggas that know about other things that's hitting me, sending me text messages and all that. And I'm ignoring a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what I would like you to do is go out on a high note. This is a real message from me to you, Saab. You watching this video, go out on a high note with some dignity, bro. Don't keep dragging this thing out where you keep losing dignity in front of us, bro. It's hurting me. I don't know. A lot of these people that's watching, they don't really give a fuck about none of the people involved. It's hurting me to keep finding out more of these things that's making who you are in my mind diminish less and less and less into below nothingness. And it's a lot of people in the community that feel the same way, bro. And if you would have just stopped this shit, if you would have just stopped this polite shit so long ago, man, you could have saved this community so much fucking heartache, bro. And you still going, my nigga. You still pointing out other niggas instead of dealing with your man polite. Now, let's look how fucking goofy this nigga saw look. All this research work, right? He doesn't realize that he's demonstrating to the entire community that he's capable of fully pulling up all the information on Brother Polite. But you're not doing anything but pulling up information on other people. Okay, so now we passed Brother Polite, bro. Now we're on Brother Slanderer.
Microphone check 1 2. Good. Hotep Senu, Hena Senut, Et, Ren I, Shakandugu Kemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Master Slanderer Slanderer. Yes, sir. Now, Slanderer went publicly and accused Nepal of stealing the Jabari debate money. Shortly after, Nepal made a live stream. I can't remember the full title, but it started off with, I never stole anything. Maybe the rest is unless hearts, except for hearts. Basically she stole hearts, like, she had people in love with her, and they were maybe heartbroken or whatever. Now, that's one. Seems like when he's angry at somebody, he slanders. Now, we have some receipts. Let me first greet the people in the chat. Sister Andrea Brunet, how you doing? Brother Donnie Williams, how you doing? V. Bennett, how you doing? We have D-Mac who wrote, where is the information? This slanderous stuff is weak. Well, and he has his avatar is a book cover of Dr. Sheikh Anta Diop, PhD. African Origins of Civilization, Myth or Reality. Great book. Now, the information is out there in the public. See, V. Bennett is asking, so did he steal the money? What's up, Acacia 254? DC Mac. Maybe you didn't know that Senator accused Nepal of stealing the money. Did you know that? DC Mac. What did I say? What did I say, DC Mac? I guess because I've been talking, about DC lately. Damn it. I asked D-Mac if he knew that Senator accused Nepal of stealing money. He writes, the scholarship, brother. All right, I give you a chance, but if you want to get on the panel, feel free on the panel. But I don't tell people like that, man. You ask them some simple question in English, and they can't even answer, man. You're thinking like, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know if it's in the air, in the water. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a chemtrail, but it's something with comprehension. And every time you deal with people who defend scam cheddar, like 95% of them are dumb. His moderators are dumb. I mean, it never fails, man. It never fails, man. Never fails. V. Bennett wrote, it's about the information. or information. LOL. Shout out to Young Hero. I've been saying lol for I don't know how many years, because that's the way we say it in French. But in English, people say LOL. So there was a slander about the Pasha. For the record, for all those who know Scam Cheddar, and for you, Scam Cheddar, Punk Frankie, your boy JJ, teased you publicly, man. He said that you are too slow.
You know, but after tonight, nothing will be the same. You understand me? JJ dropping them bars. You understand? Anyway, this is talking about Jabari Osada. He gets caught lying again. And Senator too slow to catch on.
What? Senator too slow to catch up? That's your boy. And that's your boy. And that's your boy. Let me show you something, Punk Sanel. Bennett, how you doing, my brother? Hotel.
What's up, bro? What's up?
I don't hear you too well. I don't hear you too well, brother. Oh,
can you hear me?
Yeah, it's a bit better now.
Okay. Yeah. Expose them all.
Yeah. Now, Punk Sanella, look at your boy JJ. Look at this Punk Sanella. See the channel? Irons Den. They're trying to get their weight up, you know. But they still have 1,000 subscribers, which is not bad, you know. You see the date, Punk Sanella? 1 day ago. This is not old news. That's your boy. That's your homie. That's your brother. He's on your panel on a regular basis. And I guess I must file an official complaint. This is how you did, J. Heru.
Or you could hold on for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yo, peace, Jay. I'm sorry, brother, but I can't fuck with you. You fuck with that clown. You be over there with that clown. So you can't serve two masters, bro. Peace.
Oh man.
Yo.
All right. So
such a lame.
JJ been on my platform. But that's 1 day ago. Look at the title, Punk Scam Cheddar. Senator too slow to catch on. What you gonna do, Scam Cheddar? Now, hold on. I didn't even know, but he changed the thumbnail. JJ and his peeps changed the thumbnail. Look at this, brothers. We're famous. That thumbnail? Now, of course, on the right here, that's me. I don't know who the other dudes are. Of course, here we can see Young Heru. There's a picture of an ape / monkey. We have our brother Christopher Harris. And the others, you know, are, you know.
This is so cool.
Yeah, it's corny, but hey. Oh, it says cartoon Corey work characters. All right, okay. All of this because JJ is angry at a video that was uploaded 10 months ago that shows his record. JJ asked me to prove the charge, and I did just that. And then, you know, he's been going crazy ever since. But it's amazing that he can go around and diss Scam Cheddar openly. Yeah, people don't like when you be on other platforms. So we heard it for the record. Now, who else said that Scam Cheddar lied? Cube. Outside the cube. He's also on Slanderer's platform. Slanderer is so lame, man. He's so lame. He has people on his platform, and those same people be dissing him openly, publicly. That's a day ago as well. It's not old news.
I'm not here to defend anybody, so you can play any video that you want to play. But what I'm asking is, specifically when it comes to a lot of these videos, mainly dealing with the mighty Hebrew, if you hear Slanderer saying something, which you've played already, and you heard him say, oh, like the nigga got violated again, what we know not to be true is that he did not get violated again. Y'all got his jacket. Y'all seen his record. He never got violated again for dealing with a child, which Slanderer said. So that's clearly a lie on Slanderer's behalf. That's Slanderer embellishing and going at the nigga. That's number one.
Outside the cube said Slanderer lied as well. And Danny Williams with Cube got an F last night. I would say that was a Z, major fail, major L. But my brother V Bennett, I have a complaint against you, brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because, you talked about Slanderer saying that the mighty Hebrew was convicted for molesting a young child, right?
Did I? Oh yeah, baby.
But you didn't show the paperwork, brother. You quoted Slanderer saying that he was arrested for trying to F another young child, but you didn't show the paperwork, my brother. It's like LeBron James on the court. He's dribbling, what I'm saying, dunking on brothers. It's the same, brother.
My bad.
That was Cube philosophy. For those who want to see it, just check the video last time. Oh, for the record, before I forget, I didn't listen to Cube's live stream. I don't know. I think it's the page that I opened yesterday to show to the people, look, he's doing a live stream about us. And as you've seen, I went to leave a comment and I said, Killer B is waiting for his video. Killer B is with all the smoke. For strange reason, they don't want to talk about him. He's been a Hebrew Israelite for 20 years plus, so he has a lot of receipts. So I guess as this page was on, I may have pressed, the space button. I may have pressed play, but anyway, for like 3 seconds or something, I heard him saying, F you, whatever. He was surely addressing me. So I'm like, damn, that's the way you get down. Now you're telling me F you? All right, it is what it is. I ain't tripping. I ain't gonna lose sleep over that.
Says the guy with who said that? Who crushed you out?
Outside the cube.
Right. So why don't he show his face, man? I mean, that's what I don't get. It's like you cursing people out and blaming people for, something someone else. It's too confusing for me, man. It's like I'm 52, I'll be 53 next month, and I don't understand all the I feel sad for these young people, dude.
Oh, hold on, brothers. I'm sorry to interrupt you. The dude is doing a live stream now. He's doing a live stream now. Look at this. You see what he did? He put my picture on top of a female's body. He wrote, "Look at my French B." He has the horns now, so I guess he's on devil time. He's in devil mode now. And the title is, "I have a new French 304. We call her Frenchie. I'm out forever." Well, just be prepared. You're gonna be excommunicated from Slanderer platform. I know I ain't gonna leave you there when you be gossiping about him, slandering him, saying that he lied.
I just think it's acting like a kid, just like, kind of pissy, you could say. He didn't like the dialogue, and so this is his way of showing it. But by the way, he was here just yesterday you know, like questioning you about why you would play
Oh no, oh no.
another
It's
word.
difficult to hear you, brother. It's like the sound quality is
Can you
very,
hear me?
very. Oh, now it's better. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He was here questioning you about why you would um play a Sonetta video, but he never questioned Sonetta.
For
And
saying
that's
it.
a valid thing. I mean, and to be
Yeah.
honest with you, we said the same thing. We said to Kana, why don't you go over to Sonetta? We said to Mighty Hebrew, why don't you take it over to Sonetta? Because that is the logical place. You have to be a punk to not take it to the person that throws your information out to the public in the way Sonetta does. And all these grown men allowed Sonetta to do this without even batting an eye, without even showing one amount of anger towards Sonetta. So when you do that, that means you lose the right to have anyone else take you seriously as a man. Period. And I don't know if Cube understands that because, you know, Sonetta ain't even put him out there. He's going to bat for somebody else who don't even stand up for himself. I mean, those guys don't stand up for themselves. And
Hold on. Yeah,
you
hold
know,
on, brother.
it's just ridiculous, man. It's just
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah. Now, check this out, brother. All of a sudden now, he's interested in rape in France. Under French law, rape is defined, I don't know the officials well, yeah. Rape is defined as any act of sexual penetration. I mean, those guys are in their backyard, man. They have people saying it's okay. You can grab a woman and have sex with that they can have sex with underage um girls. We have people convicted of child molestation, convicted of rape. They ain't talking about it, but now all of a sudden they want to talk about what's going on in France. Now here on the right, we will have the punk African science, whoever that punk be. So here I wrote African science. You are a biatch. I'm gonna put that in the chat here for the record. This sucker wrote, I'm gonna give you a jewel. Scam Nature told Shaka on Shaka's platform that Mighty Hebrew was convicted. Saneda also told him in the same conversation that he will bring on convicted on his platform because he didn't even finish the stuff. Then he wrote, the news do the same. And he still went on Sa platform after that. Then after he lost the Wayne, all of a sudden have a problem with Sa bringing on Mighty Hebrew. Now, if he feels like I lost the Wayne, you know, it's on him. If he feels like somebody who celebrates the death of Africans won a Wayne, that shows you how much of a biatch he is. But when I went on Sa, and I have to say it again, I brought up the first time I went on Sa as a guest, I brought up the Mighty Hebrew situation. Sa didn't want to talk about it. But this punk sucker ass biatch African science, he ain't gonna bring that. You know what I'm saying? And for those who haven't seen it,
you know the brother Mighty Hebrew, if I'm not mistaken, Garfield said that he was there was some sexual misconduct.
Nah, we don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, okay, but I'm just saying what was stated publicly. Garfield said that publicly, you know.
So that's proof, that's receipts. Now, just gonna let that cube sucker. Oh, hey. Super biatch. Now, I want to show something just for the record. Here it is, Jananda. Jananda and here capping for that dude. Now, Jananda used to be a supporter on my channel. I've spoken with her a few times. Jananda celebrates Kwanzaa. She has no problem with Karenga torturing black women. And I'm going to play somebody who is not from France. He's not from Europe. He's from America. He's an African American. What did he say?
We haven't brought closure to Karinga. We let him build a holiday. The same one who set up Black Panthers in ambushes at UCLA and other places. The same one who tortured his wife and another woman brutally, sticking bottles in their vagina, using electrical shocks, and the FBI saved him.
So that's what she's down with. Besides the woman being tortured and, according to Dale Jones, sexually abused or raped. Kwanzaa is a plagiarism of the Jewish holiday Hanukkah.
I mean, so she considers, you know, we had all these people come here and say it's wrong to say the things that Slanderer said. And yet she don't have a problem with Slanderer saying those things. That's just too odd. That's so odd, you know. You can say, if you Slanderer, you can say someone ran off with the debate money. Well, you got the community involved in that debate money, but you can say it. You could say anything that you basically want, and nobody seems to hold Slanderer accountable. But see, you got to understand, you have now created a standard in your community. When you don't hold people accountable, it means you cannot criticize anyone else who does anything remotely the same. And if that's how you think you're going to be taken serious, you're a goddamn fool. You know, and that might be the problem with the Black community, being taken seriously. If you don't demand people to be serious, at least halfway serious, then you won't get any respect. That's just how it is. It's not even that we won't get any respect. We do not deserve it. And that's even more troubling, you know? So I think they don't like you, Shaka, because you are, you know, you go to school, you have a job, you know, you take care of your kid, you communicate clearly, respectfully, all those things that people say you're supposed to respect, that you want. And here they are supporting mediocrity over civility. That's all it is. And what they got to understand is that all they're going to get is the smackdown for that, period. Because it deserves nothing else but the smackdown. That's it. And no amount of corny ass stupid arguments will change that. You know? So proceed. Oh, feel free, Shaka. Feel free.
Oh yeah, okay. And they like mediocrity. Now, who else said that? Slanderer lie. Mighty Hebrew himself. He's home. Who's a regular on this panel? Let's hear it.
This is not an old case. Everybody knows about that. All this, I went back to jail another time because of another. All this shit is lies, bro. I'm telling you as a man in your face. That's something Slanderer made up because he was mad at me.
Okay.
Not because it happened. Great. I'm telling you this. Listen, I have my own children. I'm not no rapist, yo. I'm not no pedophile, bro.
Yeah, but you said it right. Slanderer said it. You said it right. All this is lies. Slanderer made that up because he was mad at me. When Slanderer is mad, he slanders people publicly. And all these punk B-made groupies are not saying anything about that. We have the Telescope channel. Yeah, I remember he came on before, the Telescope channel. But we have another one also who said that's another lie. And that's Unc. He goes by Bobby Banger now.
Am I correct in that?
I got video. You don't believe me? I got video. Yeah, I do. What if I was to tell you that she wanted me to interview her polite? Huh?
Are you not looking,
Her
brother?
mother. What if I told you she wanted me to interview her?
I'm listening to it. That's that old
And I
video,
said,
correct?
Nah, I can't.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do it.
I got the answer to that.
How you know? Leave me alone. Go about your scamming ass fucking life, nigga.
That's the old joint, am I correct? Yeah. Yeah, Slanderer told you he was lying. He said it. Said he lied.
He said he
Slanderer
lied?
He said he lied. He was mad at him. They was having a beef over some money, and he lied.
Strange. Mighty Hebrew said, all of this is lies. Slanderer made that up because he was mad at me. Unc said, Slanderer lied. He was mad at Polite. And that receipt. And isn't this receipts? When Slanderer is angry at somebody, he lies on that person. He lied on me publicly several times. I dealt with it. Slanderer is the master slanderer. And he's still a punk. And he's still a biatch. Telescope channel said, I'm going to pull up tonight. Well, feel free. I've shared the link already, but I'm going to share it again. Everybody's welcome. You're welcome. Frank White voice, for those who know the movie.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you, brother.
You know, it's a issue of which one to respect. Do you respect the liar, or do you respect the person who gets lied on, who never addresses the liar? Which one should a person address more? And I got to tell you, if I see have a little bit more respect for one of those, it have to be Slanderer. I mean, and that's the crazy part about it. I literally am respecting Slanderer just a little bit more than these people he lied on. And that's because these people let him lie on them and go back to his panel. I mean, what the fuck else am I supposed to say?
And that's the funny thing, man. That's the funny thing. Now, you see, I want people to understand something. Yesterday, that Cube dude, he came on and he was just being strange. Asking me to put up some stuff some documents that I don't have. And every time I ask him, did you ask that to Slanderer? He melted like a little sucker he is. And what happened is that after our convo, he went live. He went live, blah, 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 opened his mouth. Let me show you. After our convo, he made that video here. But the fact that this live stream appears here, I know how it works. It should appear last. It means that this one was scheduled before that one. Because it happens with me as well. That's how it works when you use StreamYard. But anyway, he made that live stream. But what did I do? I've uploaded that video outside the cube said that's another lie. I played earlier. So he knows it's going to be persona non grata. Persona non grata on Scam Cheddar. So he's all in his feelings now. So, hey, he can do his thing. Unfortunately, the thumbnail did not show the way I wish it would have. But this is what is written. JJ7000 said I'm too slow. Brother Onk said I lied. Cube said I lied. Mighty Hebrew said I lied. I'm better off doing OnlyFans with my moderator. I was about to add, Enki said I'm a pedophile, but I thought, you know what, hey, it's okay. I'd rather play it. So, what do you think, brothers and sisters? Haven't I shown and proven? Didn't I show and prove that Slanderer, Frankie, is a master slanderer. Didn't I show and prove it? You can just type
Oh,
it in the
hell
chat.
yeah. Oh, yeah. You definitely proved it, among other things, you know? Yeah. You
And
proved it as you always did, Shaka. You applied the same methodology to everything, man.
and I played that Biat Saneda who talked about the email that I sent to him. And he said, yes, say that I'm lying. I challenge you to say I'm lying, you know. And I said several times, yes, you're lying. I'm challenging you. Show the email. Show all the emails if you want. I'm giving you the authorization. I studied it for record. Did he show anything? See, you have some people like that, they will be bluffing, you know. It's like those people who show you something and they say, well, go and look it up for yourself. Do your research as if it's a stamp of validation, you know. As a matter
Can
of
I ask
fact,
you a question?
yes, go ahead, brother, go ahead.
This guy Cube, because is he a black Hebrew Israelite?
Well,
Is
I
he
was told that he used to
one
be a
of
Hebrew
them? Or,
Israelite. Yeah, I was told that he used to be a Hebrew Israelite.
because it just seems like the only issue, it seemed like he made a real issue out of this, out of the mighty Hebrew coming over to this panel explaining himself, which I thought was kind of, I thought that was good, to be honest with you. I mean, because it kind of show you that, yeah, he's willing to discuss the shit if it's going to get somewhere. I'm actually a little disappointed that this guy Cube came over and discussed it again, because at the end of the day, this starts at Sanetta's table, you know. But
True.
yet somehow he opened it back up when this man said he basically came to put it to an end. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it is kind of at an end to me, you know. He spoke up for himself, you know, and it's not really much. It's not really our doing. It's not much we can do about it, or it's not much I can do about it. But Cube, I'm just curious, like, why would he come here to discuss that matter again? I mean, I just don't get that. It's
Well,
not him.
I get
It's
it.
not his life.
Yeah, I get it. He's struggling with his channel. You see, look, it has 432 subscribers and 453 videos. He has more videos than subscribers, man. It means that he couldn't even get an average of 1 subscriber per video. See? So he came on my platform talking about the mighty Hebrew situation, avoiding every time I ask him, why did you ask that to Saneda? Why don't you ask Saneda? Because he's scared of Saneda, you know. He's almost being pimped by Saneda. And he thought that he would get the favors of Saneda by trying to corner me, or, you know, trying to show some inconsistencies and so on, you know what I'm saying? But in the process, it backfired because, you know, he did say that Saneda lied. So it's obvious to me that that's the reason why he came in. You know what I'm saying? He's just jumping on that wave, trying to get and you see Donnie Williams Rhodes, he definitely had an agenda, you know, trying to jump on that wave, on that cloud, trying to basically cloud chasing. You know what I'm saying?
Because, you know, it's not actually funny. It's not actually funny, though. What Sonetta said, the content of what he said, uh, it's not actually funny. That any of it, none of it's funny. But what I wonder about is, like, why would he have an issue with you when, or anybody have an issue with you when it clearly comes from Sonetta? And yet all of them admit that it clearly comes from Sonetta, and yet this fool comes over here again and asks you again. It's like, what is this?
Yeah, because he's beach made. He's beach made. He won't. And I told him, you know, he won't ruff any feathers. You know, it's like he has so much love for Sanetta. You know what I'm saying? Sanetta is so high and mighty that he cannot even bring that up to him and ask him a question. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's beach made, so, you know, he can do his thing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and those dudes, they have to know that when you put your friends out there like that, uh, that I mean, what type of friend does that? What type of friend does that? What type of person does that? You know, that means nobody. That means you can't. I mean, what could be a worse friend? What could be a worse friend? A friend's supposed to give you shelter, protection, help, and you know, and doing that is the exact opposite. You know, so I just like. I think it's all messed up. I don't know which one is worse, but I tell you what though, um, like I was saying, this guy Mighty Hebrew, he did do his time, whatever he was accused of. So at the end of the day, you know, it's other people, anybody else that have an issue with him that think he did something. The way you deal with that is by you have to stand up and take a stand yourself. You got to take, you know, and that's really the ultimate part of it. Whatever it is you're accusing him of, if you don't take it to the police or anyone else accusing anyone else of, if you do not take it to the police yourself, what do you expect to be done? People can talk about it all day, but you know, victims have to speak up. And I'm not talking about the Mighty Hebrew. I'm talking about anybody. Victims have to learn to speak up.
Anybody. But those guys, the
Yeah.
House of Consciousness, Frankie Scam Cheddar, Punk Butler Reggie, Garfield Reed, those guys don't care about the victims. See, they may act that they care about the children, that they care about a woman being sexually abused and raped, but we have seen that they don't. You know, Garfield's talk all that talk. You know, he said, "Oh, I'm doing it for the babies or for the woman, whatever." It's, you know, I've played it. But then he removed it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's sad. It's reality. Slanderer doesn't give a F about the children. He's a master slanderer. He has people going at each other while he sit back, relax, and watch. You know what I'm saying? People, you know what I'm saying? Going at it. Because we have beachmate dudes like outside the cube, and Slanderer only has a right the only has to select the beachmate dudes that's gonna get in this platform. You know, it's easy to identify with somebody is a groupie. So he's gonna prioritize groupies on his channel. You know what I'm saying? And he can treat them any kind of way. He can use them any kind of way. But then the people who are critical thinkers, you not necessarily have them on his platform. I mean, for many people, they don't like the challenge. They want the easy route. So, you know, he's going to select many groupies. See, Andrea Brunet wrote, when Q started out saying he wasn't there to defend anybody, that's when it was apparent he was up to something. Yeah, but, you know, his IQ is not really that high because he does not even realize that he made a fool out of himself, you know. But for those who don't know, I'm just going to play it because I know people don't check all the videos. But you're going to see how ridiculous it was, man. So it was yesterday's live stream. Checking that it is. Yeah. Is it sharing? Oh no, let me share it first. Hey, Storm is in the place to be. How you doing? And I think he's butthurt because he may have realized that he was kind of silly, but you know, people want to save face and act like, you know, they did their thing, man. And the problem is that some people gas them up. They say, well, you know, that guy, that Frenchie, you just can go, whatever, you know. Then, you know, they lose teeth, you know. I mean, please get to that's how we say in French. It's an expression like you losing teeth. You know?
So how you gonna?
Young Carol, how you doing?
Me anywhere.
And but then he changed. You know, he was with Jody's mama. You know what I'm saying? So hey, maybe in the past he had that Ike Turner hand strong, pimp hand strong, but I haven't seen him defending rapists and child molesters. But interesting. And yes, and rapes her, and they are found, they are caught, all he has to do is pay 50 shekels, and then we'll have to marry the woman, and he cannot divorce her. That's if they are caught. So it doesn't mean that all Hebrews are lights believe that it's okay to do that. You know what I'm saying? But Q, feel free, brother.
Yeah. So peace to the panel. I want to say this first and foremost. I understand the things that happened yesterday, and that's cool with me. That's dead. But I also want to say, just because I may disagree, it doesn't mean that I'm attempting to tear down anything. I just may disagree, and this is where I want to disagree. But I want to ask a question first. So when you look, and let me say this also, nobody sent me over here. I'm coming over here on my own volition. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own man. Ain't nobody can send me anywhere. And I first heard about your channel. I think it was either Chris Harris or Brother Heru. One of them sent me over here, and I was like, "Oh, damn, that's another comedic brother. Okay, cool." And I came over here and I checked out your joint. You know what I'm saying? Months ago, like I want to say maybe last summer that I came through, and I remember when I first came through, I was talking to somebody else in the chat. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" Because I recognized somebody I knew, and then you was like, "Oh yeah, yo, I don't know who outside the cube is, but apparently he knows somebody in the chat, so it's cool." So my thing is this: when you look at like a lot of these old videos of Sarnetta slandering people slandering Sarnetta, like where are you when it comes to like kind of listening to some of this stuff? Because like when you play like the AIDS video or you play like him going in on what's that dude name, the Hebrew nigga who got caught up.
He's called the Mighty Hebrew, and I
Yeah, the
think
Mighty
maybe
Hebrew. Yeah, the Mighty
I
Hebrew.
think
The Mighty Hebrew.
you've seen that he came on this platform, and just today for America is still the same day. He said that Sarnetta lied, so now it's up to Sarnetta to make it right and state publicly that he lied on the dude. You know what I'm saying? And he actually did it with Polite as well, accusing Polite to be a child molester. I'm sorry, child molester by saying Baby York, Dr. York. He said that publicly. So the least he should do is say, I lied. What I said was not true. But I'm gonna let you speak, but so people can understand the AIDS video. That's the one here, and it's only like 15 seconds long.
You ain't got no proof, nigga, that I went to the hospital and they all told me I had AIDS. I went to like 4 hospitals, and the hospitals was telling me that I had AIDS. AIDS.
Yeah, feel free, Cube.
Right. So I'm not here to defend anybody, so you can play any video that you want to play. But what I'm asking is, specifically when it comes to a lot of these videos, mainly dealing with the Mighty Hebrew, if you hear Sarnetta saying something, which you've played already, and you heard him say, "Oh, like the nigga got violated again," what we know not to be true is that he did not get violated again. Y'all got his jacket. Y'all seen his record. He never got violated again for dealing with a child, which Sarnetta said. So that's clearly a lie on Sarnetta's behalf. That's Sarnetta embellishing and going at the nigga. That's number one. And let me just say this next thing, and I want you to respond to it. So in the video that you play, you say you show Sarnetta saying, "Oh, the nigga got out of prison or jail, and then the nigga violated again." Now, when you look at his jacket, when you look at his charges, you don't see that.
Yeah, but so you wouldn't see. You wouldn't
see. But this is hold on. But this is the question. I want you to respond to it. But why would you play that knowing that that's faulty when you actually have the documents that shows that he never touched another child or anything like that? Go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, I hear your question, but that's inaccurate with all due respect, because the document that I've been showing is the court summary. See, and just so that people can get some understanding, I'll always show it so everybody can see.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And actually,
there was a second incident. I do remember. I don't remember the details.
Yeah, but
there
you
were
know,
some kids that were taken
Why you
out
bring
of the
that
home.
back up again, Cube? We wasn't talking about that.
It's okay.
Because I never saw it,
It's
brother.
okay.
That's the only reason I'm asking.
It's okay. We can talk about this. I mean, the Mighty Hebrew came on, and I even put up that document. He didn't say it's a false document or fake document. So for all purposes, 26 seconds long. That's Slanderer lying on Scam Cheddar lying on the Mighty Hebrew.
Let's not forget the Mighty Hebrew, nigga, who you get constantly on your channel, who's on all the Hebrews channel. Don't forget the Mighty Hebrew, the baldhead nigga, been already incarcerated in prison for molesting a young child. He came home and they violated him again because the nigga was trying to fuck with another child.
Okay, so now with that being said,
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
I would like to answer. So you said, why would I play it or something like that, knowing that it's a lie? I have no way of knowing that it's a lie, because the court summary here is regarding the situation that led him to prison. So anything that may happen after, how would I know?
Okay, well, let me answer your question. My question is, and I'm just being honest here. Slanderer said when he came home after his first bid,
I understand exactly what you're saying.
he went back to prison for touching on another child. Y'all have his
hold on. He said he was arrested for trying to F another young child. He didn't say that he went to prison. He said he was arrested.
So no. He said he was violated. So
in
America,
there is another video where he says it was violated, and you know what? Just so that people can get some understanding, I'm gonna play it so people can and hear it from the horse's mouth. So hold on. No, hold on. It's important, so people can get the full context.
I agree.
So hold on. There it is.
We have those guys who've been convicted for sexual misconduct. Garfield Reed spoke about this. Yourself, you spoke about Nazi. And Garfield Reed said that Hebrew camps are sheltering Nazi. So, and, it's sensitive because I know he's your friend, but, Mighty Hebrew, several people have said that he was convicted for sexual misconduct, that he went to jail for that. He did. Well, oh, well, okay, well, so you're confirming, so why?
Yeah, everybody know that. He went to jail for that. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that, what I'm saying? So obviously.
But Hebrews cover up for Hebrews. That's what they do.
All right. So
they go on everybody's platform and none of them niggas say a damn thing. But if I talk to Polite on the phone, oh man, how the fuck? So I'm never talking to Polite. Nigga, get the hell out of my chat. I talk to who I want to talk to. Innocent, like you said, is a proven guilty, man.
Yeah, he was not convicted yet. You know what I'm saying? So Garfield Reed didn't lie then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he talked about and Garfield Reed said even twice he thinks. Some people said that the second time is because he did not sign.
Yeah, he got violated. He got violated the second time. Yes.
Yeah. So what does it mean he got violated?
Well, he had a violation. I don't know why, but they came back and locked him up again on a violation charge, something like that. But all them niggas been doing that.
Yeah. So that's the full context.
Okay. So that's the full context. So
there was another incident.
Whoa, hold on, real quick. But I just want to finish what I'm saying. So what I started off with saying doesn't get misconstrued. So what you're showing right now is his charges from 1997. This is when the brother went to prison, correct?
Correct.
All right. So now, since you have his jacket, why don't you show when he came home, like Slanderer just said, that he got violated?
How can I show that? How can I show something I don't have? Do you have it?
Hold on. But see, this is my issue with what you're showing. If you have his jacket and you can show what he did in 1997, but if you can't show the evidence of what he did when he came home from doing this bid, then what are we really talking about?
Well, you know what's funny, brother? the mighty Hebrew himself came on today. He didn't have an issue with me showing this, but you have an issue with me showing this.
No,
how are you gonna
no,
have issue with me showing this,
bro?
Okay.
I swear on everything I love, I don't have an issue with you showing it.
Okay.
My question. I have a question.
Wait, brother. Wait. You say how come you don't show that other stuff? I don't have that other stuff. If you have it, feel free to share it.
But this is my question to you. This is my question.
Okay, what's your question?
My question is, if you have this part, let me try to speak in English so you understand, not slang.
Yeah. Why do you say that? We've been speaking English since the beginning. It's like a it's like an indirect shot, you know. So I don't know why.
No disrespect, bro. But I.
Doctor.
Yeah. What's up, brother?
Yo, I'm not so sure he has seen any of what he is saying exist. He's asking you for something that it doesn't sound like he actually has seen himself, but he's claiming to know what's on it. He's talking about something. He says, how come you don't show the other thing that shows? But if he hasn't seen it, how does he know it?
Actually, and I see you the Telescope channel. I'm gonna put you on after. I think he heard what Mighty Hebrew said, and Mighty Hebrew was, focusing on these quote summary and saying, yeah, he is there, this shows this, blah 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 blah. And at some point he said, why don't you show the whole thing? He shows the blah blah blah. So he's just basically heard something and he's going by what he heard. I'm just trying to be cute. Yeah, it's just
so he's criticizing you for hearing what Slanderer said while he hears what someone else says.
It's just
He
ridiculous.
can't verify it. He's not showing anything himself, but he's criticizing anyone, and
it's good for people to see. It's good for people to see what happened. Yeah.
This is a message, Q. Rape and pedophilia is serious and it's harmful. It's harmful and it's around all of us, everywhere in the world. France, United States of America. It shouldn't be something that we so instinctively have an issue with discussing, because a lot of it is hidden and we see every day. Sexual assault is something you're probably going to see. Well, you don't see it with your eyes because you're not around it, but it probably exists more than a lot of other things that get a focus on, right? And so I would just say we should all get on the same page with this and hold each other to the same standard. But if we are to hold each other up to the same standard, then it kind of means we got to be genuine about the things we criticize. And so far, it just seems like you're doing it without really thinking, bruh. That's what I got to say about it. Also, usually when you're discussing serious matters, show people your face, man, so we can see your facial expressions, so we can see, a little bit more. Your voice doesn't sound that genuine. It doesn't sound like you're that concerned. And so that's why in your case, it matters more. It does actually matter, man. So just consider those things, and it's no attack against your family. It's not an attack against your ethnic background. It's not an attack against your nationality. It's not an attack against your sexuality, because I don't know it. It's not an attack against your education level, your, how much money you have. None of those things I know. It's just, I'm just saying how I see it. I can't take the dude that comes on the internet with red eyes, beaming out of his face. I can't address it that clearly. That's all. So.
Yeah, and thank you for these words. Now, Omar wrote, it's 2 p.m. in Paris. Va dormir, Shaka, which means go to sleep, Shaka, or go to bed, as you can say in English. Est-ce que c'est toi que j'ai croisé? C'est toi, n'hésite pas à passer. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to play this stuff again now.
I have been using slang and you haven't.
When I say play stuff again, I mean continue on from where we left off.
Been picking
I understand slang. No, I understand. I've been picking up everything you said. Was there any misunderstanding between?
No.
It's the beginning.
But this is my question to you. This is my question.
Okay, what's your question?
My question is, if you have this part, let me try to speak in English so you understand, not slang.
Why do you say that? We've been speaking English since the beginning. It's like a it's like an indirect shot. You know, so I don't know why.
No disrespect, bro. But I have been using slang, and you haven't been picking
I
it up.
understand slang. No, I understand. I've been picking up everything you said. Was there any misunderstanding between you and I since you started speaking?
Yeah, you did, because you don't know what you don't know what a jacket is, and that's cool.
Well, brother, this is a quote summary. You can call it jacket if you want. I call it a quote summary. All right.
Okay,
right.
Cool. So where is the court summary of when he got violated? You telling me in 1997? How many years did he do?
Ask me?
Hold on.
Yeah, you should ask Slanderer that question.
Or you should ask the mighty Hebrew. It's Slanderer who said that. Why don't you go and ask Slanderer?
Listen, I'm not trying to go there with y'all. I'm only here to ask.
Q, you know this conversation will go on forever with you, bro. You don't never quit, my boy.
I'm only here to ask questions, and my question is, how many years?
No, Q is doing what he always does.
Come on, man. Why we doing this, bro?
Yeah,
Q is trying to send us out a rabbit.
Yeah,
We're talking for 3 hours about absolutely nothing.
Bro,
okay,
listen.
Now let me say what I know.
Yeah,
I remember when I shade the fine. Hold on.
I've only been on here for 10 minutes. Just let me finish real quick.
Yeah. Let him finish. Okay, go ahead.
Right.
To ask your question.
So what I'm asking is, you have this portion of the docket that says 1997. So I have 2 questions. How many years did he do once he was convicted in April 10th, 1997? How many years did he do? And can you also show me, after he was convicted in April 10th, 1997, can you also show me how many years that he did once he was violated?
I don't know how many years he went to prison for, but you should ask that question to the mighty Hebrew. You're asking me how many years that guy did in prison. Why don't you ask him?
But aren't you the investigator that's supposed to be telling us the truth about this dude? Like, why have you not investigated that?
Hold on. Did you ask a question to Slanderer?
Yeah, no, Cube, you playing games. You always play games.
Hold on, young hero. Hold on, please. Q, did you ask a question to Slanderer?
But I'm gonna tell you why I didn't ask the question. No. Let me tell you why.
No,
can I tell you why?
No. You only spot on. No, I'm trying to speak. You only spot on a regular basis.
You asked me a question. You asked me a question, brother. You asked me why did I not ask that question to Slanderer? Do you want me to?
Okay. My main question was, did you ask him? And you said no. Now you on my panel, you asked me the question. Fine,
I'm gonna tell you no.
Hold on, I'm trying.
I didn't ask.
Hold on. Yeah, but you go on his platform on a regular basis. You have the opportunity to ask him, but yet you don't ask him. So now I'm asking you why you don't ask him.
Because it's no different if I come on your panel and ask you who won the game tonight, the Magic or the 76ers.
Let's talk about the mighty Hebrew. Let's not talk about any basketball game or
listen to what
NFL
you're saying.
Game.
But hold on. But listen to what you just told me. You said, bruh, we're not talking. We're talking about child molestation. This is the same thing he would tell me, like any other person, if I brought this up to him. He's gonna say the same thing how you just said. You said, bro, we're talking about molestation. We're not talking about no basketball game.
I said we're talking about the mighty Hebrew. All right.
Right.
So now, hold on. My question to you: why don't you ask a question to Slanderer?
Bro, I just told you the same reason that I don't ask you about the scores of the NBA. You're gonna shut me down and say, bro,
look, listen.
Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, bro. You gotta let me finish, bro. Please let me finish. Please let me finish.
No, hold on. You're being totally unfair right now. Hold on, wait. I want to have that conversation. You're being totally unfair right now. Slanderer is the one who made the allegation, but yet you don't ask Slanderer all these questions. So it looks like you have so much respect towards Slanderer, like he's high and mighty, and you don't want to offend him. But you in here asking me why I don't show all the stuff that I don't have. I don't have it. And also you're asking me how many years the mighty Hebrew went to prison. I mean, do you realize that this question is even funny to ask? Like it's like me saying, oh, young Heru, how many years does Cube spend in prison? In presuming that you went to prison, hypothetically, I should ask you, not young Heru. So you should ask Mike. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so you said that you should ask me, right? How many years I went to prison, right?
I'm saying you should ask the mighty Hebrew how many years he spent in prison.
Okay,
not me.
so now what you're gonna have to do to qualify that statement?
No, you don't need to ask me. You don't need to tell me what I have to do. I do what I do.
No,
you do what you do.
no. I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying that because what you just told me, is that you're gonna have to ask me, the person who's been in prison for X amount of years.
What I'm saying is you need to ask Slanderer why he didn't show the stuff that he talked about.
But you just changed what you said, though.
Okay,
you not
okay.
You
let's
just
get some.
changed it.
Hold on. Let's get some clarity. Hold on. Let's get some clarity here. Now, who said this?
Let's not forget the mighty Hebrew nigga, who you get constantly on your channel, who's on all the Hebrews channel. Don't forget the mighty Hebrew, the baldhead nigga, been already incarcerated in prison for molesting a young child. He came home and they violated him again because the nigga was trying to fuck with another child.
Who said this, brother?
Slanderer just said that, brother.
So you need to go and ask Slanderer any documentation that you want to see, because he's the one who said that.
So let me ask you this question then, and I understand.
Hold on. I'm going to let you ask a question. You can also ask Garfield Reed, because Garfield also, and I've played it many times, said that he was convicted. He said twice, I think, and he also made a whole live stream about it. Ask your question.
Okay, great. So now, what you have here before me is you have his charges. Am I right or am I wrong? Or am I looking at something different?
We see his charges, yes, brother. We do see his charges. Yes.
Now, in this document, do you also have his government name? Yes or no? I just need a yes or no.
Brother, please get to the point, man. Come on. What do you want to ask?
Well, let me tell you my point. My point is, if you have his name, why is it so difficult for you to look up what Slanderer was saying?
Why don't you look it up?
Hold on, I thought you said you were gonna let me speak.
Why? Yeah, I'm gonna let you speak, but now I'm asking you.
Why do you
wait. Why don't you look it up?
But hold on, but why I gotta get cut off?
You want me to do some research that you don't want to do?
No, brother, I'm trying to answer your first initial question.
Okay, what's your answer?
Okay, my answer is, if you have right now his charges from 1997, that tells me that you also have his government name. So what I'm asking is, why don't you look up when Slanderer said he was violated again for attempting to touch another little girl? Why aren't you showing that? What you're showing is the initial.
You need to ask Slanderer. Slanderer is the one who said that. Why do you keep cutting me
off when I'm trying to speak to you?
You're not making sense, brother. You go and ask Slanderer.
How does that
question.
Not make sense?
Because Slanderer is the one who said this thing. Do you love Slanderer so much that you cannot ask him a question that's going to ruffle his feathers?
Why are we doing this, bro? Why is it a love Slanderer thing? Why can't I be asking you a question?
Yeah, we just going in circles, bro.
We're really going in circles. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to continue.
You keep cutting me off.
Cube. Let me answer you, Cube. You said it yourself, right? So you could do the same. Slanderer could do the same. Everybody could do the same. Why are you trying to act like it's his responsibility to do so?
Bro, no, listen. I never said that, bro. That's
okay. We heard your question. We heard your question. It's irrelevant, bro. Like, to be honest, you know you're going in circles, bro.
All right, so
why do we never made that statement?
So let me ask you this
question.
Let me ask you this question, right? So if y'all found out I did something and y'all wanted to pull up what I did back in 2004, right?
No, let's be direct. Let's not be hypothetical. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to let the other brothers speak.
But I tried the direct way, and you can't show anything after 1997 that the brother did. The only thing I'm asking is to show me something after 1997. You keep pulling up the same thing.
You
can
go
and
look it up.
Though.
But I heard.
I've seen the charges.
You want me? Hold on. Wait. We have time.
I've seen the actual report of what was written about the incident.
Everybody's
going to kids going to school chewing on a condom.
Yeah. Hold on, KDB. Everybody's going to get a chance to speak. Cube, you just want to sit back, relax, do your thing, and you want me to go and look up something that you are interested in. Nobody's stopping you to go and look it up. So anything else, brother?
Yes. Who's stopping you to look up what Slanderer said when he said he was violated?
Brother, I don't
Oh
have.
boy, this guy right here.
Hold on.
Bro, why when I answer your question, you cut me off?
Cube,
I don't get it. Why do you cut me off when I'm answering your question?
Okay, why don't you look it up? I'm asking you the same question you're asking me. Why don't you look it up?
Okay, before you ask me that question, can I answer your question?
My question.
So you don't want me to answer your question?
I want you to answer my question. Why don't you look it up?
So you don't want me to answer your first question. You want me to answer the second question that you cut me off in the middle of.
Forget the first question. Why don't you look it up?
Well, I can look it up.
Okay, I can look it up too. Anything else?
Okay, great. Wonderful. We're at the same place.
Okay.
You can look it up. I can look it up too.
Fine,
so now you have the ability and I also have the ability. Good. So now let me ask you, why have you not displayed what Slanderer said when he said in his video that you played? Why have you not?
For the same reason.
Hold on, bro. Why you keep cutting me off? I don't get it. I'm trying to speak.
Because I've answered your question already.
But I haven't finished speaking, bro.
Okay, go.
I don't get what's going on.
Okay, finish your question. Go ahead.
Okay, so you have the ability to look up what Slanderer said. I have the same ability to look up what Slanderer said. Slanderer said is after he came home. Now, after he came home, he's talking about in 1997 when he first went to prison. So if you have the ability to look up after that, it says 4 years. After he did those 4 years, we're talking about 2001. You should be able to look up in 2001. I should be able to look up in 2001, like you just said. So my question still remains, why haven't you looked up what he did in 2001, but you want to continue to play what Slanderer said instead of actually showing the documents that he actually violated another child in 2001, 2002, 2003. Why haven't you done this? That's my question.
I don't have that document you're talking about, and I don't have to look up everything that Slanderer says. I didn't show it for the same reason you didn't show it. Anything else, brother?
Yes. Okay. Let me ask you this: do you have the okay? So when a person goes to prison, is it not public for people to be able to access it publicly? Are you able to access when a person goes to prison publicly? Yes or no?
You tell me.
Yes, you can in America.
Well, go and look it up. What? Go and look it up then.
Okay. Yes. Listen, brother. Listen. Let me say this. Yes, I can look it up. But what I'm asking you is that
hold on. My turn to ask you a question.
I'm in the middle of speaking, bro. No, you just asked me a question and I'm trying to respond.
No. You asked me several questions. Now I
just
want
I'm literally in the middle of speaking, bro.
Don't take my kind of smoothness, please. You asked me several questions.
But you cut me off, bro.
But you've been talking forever, brother. My question.
This is
it's almost finished.
The brother doesn't care if what Mighty Hebrew said was actually true enough to look it up himself. He's not here to find out if what the Mighty Hebrew said was true. He doesn't know if it's true. He's only here to question you and ask you why you didn't do it. So he's questioning your thoughts, but your thoughts are your own. His thoughts are his. If he believes what the man says is true or not true, if he finds it relevant, he needs to go display the information himself and do the work himself, because that is what he feels. We don't feel that way. We feel we got to our point far enough. True, this dude, Truest, this avatar is my actual face, man. You don't see red beams pouring out of it. You know, it's like, really. And I've showed my face a million times.
I was going to address it. Hold on. This is his comment. He wrote, Bennett never shows his face, though. And that's not true. He showed his face plenty of time. And I'm talking the webcam, the video. But keep going, brother Bennett.
I just made that statement because I have never seen his face. I didn't say that he's never shown his face. Okay, you're saying I've never shown my face. That's incorrect. I've shown it plenty of times. but this picture is actually my face, undoctored. It's just black and white. Doesn't have red beams pouring out of it. Okay, I don't have a background that's, you know, alien like, trying to hypnotize people and listen to my mumbo jumbo. Okay, that's all I was saying. So the next time I talk to Cube, I would like to talk to a real man face to face. Let's show our faces. At least show you a picture without red beams pouring out of it and some crazy alien lights in the background. That's all I'm saying.
You know, indeed, the statement, you know, and I show it once again. He wrote that Bennett never shows his face. He could have wrote, I haven't seen his face, or he's not showing his face now. But to say he never shows, you have anyway, man. Let me continue with the video.
Hello, you just asked me why
yeah,
didn't
Killer
I look
B
up?
talk, man.
Bro, he just asked me why didn't I look it up, and I'm trying to tell him.
Let me let Killer B talk now, and you can stay with us. Killer B, feel free, brother.
Hey, Cube, it's your prerogative. You do what you want. Don't look it up. Look it up. It's up to you, bro.
You can go look it up. Go ahead, Killer.
I've seen the charges myself. I can't regurgitate them exactly how they went right now because there was so many years ago. Ashay Divine brung out all the receipts and put them online. It even showed the actual detail of the incidents that happened. And one thing that stood in my head is that his children went to school chewing on condoms. And they took the kids away.
Who was that?
Divine was dropping
You know what? I did not realize it was that long. So whoever wants to see the rest, you know, you have the link here. Because Chris has been waiting for a long time. The telescope guy left. Chris, how you doing, brother? Oh, tap. Okay, maybe Chris is away. But yeah, you know, I mean, the telescope, I don't know if you're listening. Feel free to come in. I ain't gonna be too much longer because
no, I'm here, Shaka. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, feel free, brother. Feel free.
Yeah. My girlfriend just called. I apologize. No, I'm good, man. These I jumped in late. You need my screen to be shown or no?
It's up to you. I mean, I always prefer that people show their face, but the people that I know that I've seen before, I'm like, hey, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Particularly those who are supporters of this platform, you know.
Yeah, and I definitely support you.
Yeah.
So you literally you got the court documentation, you got all this stuff, and then you see them running around in circles. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, that's insane to me. So you already know that you can't logically speak to these people. You know,
True.
because they're always gonna come up with, oh, well, what about this? What about that? It's like, dude, it's right in front of you. It's all right in front of you. You know? And see, this is like what pisses me off about the conscious community. We have a well, not me, because I'm not a part of that community. I'm a part of the world. But there's a lot of personality worship, you know, of certain individuals. I understand, like, I'll go this far, from the 30s, 40s, from the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, even into the 1980s and early 90s. We did have a lot of Black people within the community that did the best that they could with the knowledge that they had, with the information that they had, you know? But it comes to a point where it's not even about the information anymore. It's just more about the personality of that said entity, you know? And we got to get out of that, you know, because I guarantee you, a lot of our greats that rose up in the past, if they had the information that we did, it would be a completely different mold, you know? It would be so different, you know? It would be so different. And we got to stop doing that, because we're making ourselves, like, it's almost like we took many steps forward and now we're like taking steps back. You know?
I agree. The repairing us took us a few years back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was talking with a brother, Afro-Asiatic black man, and as he was talking, talking about the DNA, because his stance is that the Arabs of the 7th century were black.
Yeah.
I disagree. We have the right to disagree. And every time he talks about genetics studies that says that they are black, and every time asking, can you show me where it says that they are black? He says, yeah, but he says, E1, B1, blah, blah, blah. He gives all these, these genetic references or genetic groups.
I think I know what you're talking about,
but
but
he
I don't
can
want to go
never
there.
show a PhD that says, of course, except Wesley Muhammad, who is known to be pseudo and linguistic gymnast. I've shown him proof that it's on my channel. I'm sorry, on my website. And hold on, that's Siri. That's Siri stuff, man. Please, if somebody knows how to deactivate Siri, please tell me. So, and apparently Dana Manish Reynolds got her PhD recently, so she holds that view. So, except those two. But yes, all this to say that at one point he said Chia into. Maybe I'm not pronouncing it right. And I know this is some of Asar Imhotep stuff. And I said, man, please, man, this is Asar Imhotep, man. Some people think that the dude is a scholar, man. Some people think that the dude is a linguist. He's a historian. Yes, go ahead, brother.
I got something. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab one book, and I got it because of Asar. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Yes, no problem.
Hey, Shaka.
Yes, brother.
Check this, man. Something else came into my mind about this. Like, how many people are willing to accept what's being said about the rationale why Slanderer says these things. And we've heard several times people give their justification, and that is, oh, well, he was mad at him, so he said this. We've heard that, and that's kind of floated around in the community. I find that to be the silliest excuse of all. I don't buy it. And I'm not saying what he's saying is true. That's not my point either, although I believe a lot of it is. But my thoughts are this. Where else can this go on where a person says this many things?
Oh, keep talking, Brother Bennett. I found one book and it goes with something else I'm trying to find. So keep talking, Brother Bennett, and peace to you.
Okay, yeah, peace to you too, bro. Where else is this allowed to go on that information is put out like this, and then the excuse is, oh no, he was just mad. He just does that. He's just mad. Nah, bro. In my brain, it tells me no, something else is going on, and that's some simple explanation. Because why would you go back to a place that puts out improper information about you? Why would all these people go back to deal with a person that they claim themselves is a liar if something else is not going on? And I'm not saying something else is going on that we've already heard, because this is a new act. When someone even if it's true, the person that puts your information out like that, that's bad enough. That's one thing. Even if it's not true, that's bad. But why would you go back? That has to be for something else. Like, what is the reason to go back? He can't be saying these things just because he's mad, and he can't get away with it. You can't make that explanation either. That's not a good enough explanation that you go back just because he was mad. It has to be something else. That's all I'm saying.
And guess what? Oh, we lost you, Bennett. Just for the record, hold on, Chris, please. No. You know how to say sorry, brother. It's all good. I'll be very brief. In the one of the latest live stream where the Mighty Hebrew came on and we talked about his charges and all that. Oh, Bennett is back. Yeah. Just for the record, Bennett. In that live stream where the Mighty Hebrew came on. There's that thing from the headset like. Oh, now it's gone. Because you put yourself on mute.
It was like a muffin.
Konat said that Slanderer made his accusation that he said what he said because they were beefing. So Konat came up with that. I don't know if I should use the word excuse, but he did say it. And it seems that all these people don't have a problem with Slanderer, slandering people just because he's mad with them or just because he's beefing with them. But if I repeat what Slanderer said, or if I play what Slanderer said, they're bringing it to me, but they're not bringing it to Slanderer. But go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, just to go on what I was saying about us taking information and pushing it further, and then like you said, Asar Imhotep and Wujawu, and like I said, many others will tell you like where I stand within starting certain groups. These people are taking us backwards, like literally, you know. So at the time I didn't know, so I bought this book by Mabingo Bololo, right? And this is something that I got at the time when I thought Asar Imhotep was a sincere person, right? Mind you, this is like before I really got into my Mediocrity, all right? And hold on, bro, I don't want what happened to me to happen to y'all. So he tries to place Mediocrity within the Shaluba language. I even got the book on Shaluba. Dude's full of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think he's read any of the stuff that he talks about. He doesn't. And I've countlessly showed and proved how, you know, Mediocrity. See, what I hate is that they'll say, you can tell when they don't know the language because they'll say, oh, there's some Semitic words. If you take a span of 5,000 years, you're going to have learned words from different languages. Like, it's going to crossbreed. You know what I mean?
True.
And these people are just stupid. They're retards. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that in. Yeah, I'm sorry, Shock. I just wanted to put that in.
I don't
So,
mind.
like,
I don't
yeah,
mind. I mean,
people,
Asar
yeah.
Imhotep is really a false flagger. He
Don't
has
fall for
disrespected.
this. Don't fall
You know.
for this BS.
But
I spent so much money on stupid stuff.
Bilolo, I think he has credentials. You know what I'm saying? But
No.
Bilolo,
He has credentials,
yeah.
but Asar likes to.
Yeah, he does that.
Asar likes to play puzzle games.
Yeah, he does.
You know, because honestly, I believe like this is, I don't think it's false per se, but I feel like Asar likes to. It's like when Asar tries to say he knows French. He doesn't know French.
You know, by the way, that book from Bilolo, sorry, is that book from Bilolo in English or in French?
Oh no, it's not in English at all. The whole book is in Shaluba.
Oh well, you know, I don't think that Simon Imhotep knows
I don't think
language. You know,
he bought. Look, I bought this because he showed it one time, but I don't even think he read it. And I bought this so I could read it because this is the actual language in Africa. Do you know what I mean? Like, at that part in Africa. But Asar, Wujawu, all them guys are motherfucking clowns. Slanderer's a goddamn clown. Even today, he's replaying videos from like 4 or 5 years ago.
He's recycling. He's struggling to find people that he can pimp. So yeah, he's recycling.
They're clowns, bro.
Yeah. But here, stay with us, Chris. We have the telescope channel. I see he has a Kemet hat, a Kemet shirt. So feel free to speak. I saw you made a live stream dealing with our conversation, but you know, it is what it is. I didn't watch it in full, but yeah.
Correct, brother. Bonsoir, I must say first, you know what I'm saying? Well, I say bonne nuit. Comment ye? You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Just jumping on.
Vous parlez créole?
Yeah, on parle créole. Oui. But
Qui côté vous sorti?
You want to go into depth, man? Look, we having this is an English platform, okay? Let's go there first. Let's start there first.
Okay.
So
Where you from?
I'm a jack of.
If you don't,
I'm a jack of many trades. I'm a jack of many trades.
All right.
So look, first I want to ask you, man. Look, because I see you go hard on this stuff or whatever, and I must say I do appreciate how, like, you know what I'm saying, the work ethic, because it takes a lot to make this content. You must know, because you have a platform as large as it is. You've been doing it for years. Now, to add on to that, what is it? What is the motive? Like, what is the purpose? You know what I'm saying? That was my first question.
To protect the children.
Thank you.
No, I wasn't necessarily asking all of the because I'm gonna get to that as well. Because I actually do feel like you know, you have a lot, Shaka. You're a very educated brother. I must give it to you. You know what I'm saying? You're a very educated brother, and that's why even as you were playing the video, I was gonna even say before you even played the video, I was gonna jump on and tell you like, bro, like you over here cussing and shit. You don't even sound right, even using profane. You know what I'm saying? Like you way more. Wait, hold on. You way more educated than that. And I seen the ignorant monkey mind dude. Look, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to, like, you know, provoke. I don't know if he was from Baltimore or what. He sounded like he's from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? He not saying the word do and to right, but he kept on trying to provoke you to be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? To stoop down to his level and to his frequency.
No.
And I didn't like that shit.
Hold on.
I didn't like that shit.
Please,
but it's a lot of yes man.
Hold on. Wait. I don't know if you're talking about Chi-Ching, but Chi-Ching is solid as a street dude. That's the way he is. And I guarantee you, he's not making me change. I'm not changing for him or for anybody else. I did make a live stream and I put not safe for works. And I told people I'm going to use some profanity. If your children, put them away. I'm sorry.
I heard that,
Every now and then, I do, you know, like Slanderer, I say he's a biatch. Slanderer uses profanity towards me, you know what I'm saying? Entertainers, rappers, you know, they use profanity, you know what I'm saying? Actors, I mean, people say it's acting, but, you know, a lot of rappers use a lot of profanities. It doesn't stop them from being invited on, you know, TV channels and ceremonies. People respect them and all that. So at some point, you know, hey, I give some people the same energy they give me. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. I heard you. And even the way, like, I knew how you started off the video. Look, I'm finna show you how, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 100 with it. So, and I'm not gonna be. I try not to be biased. But look, when you first initially started off the video, you even said like, hey, look, it's motherfuckers that will try to step on you and step over you if you try to be too diplomatic about the situation.
Bro, I want to ask you a question.
So I must wait. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me get this off.
Because you just said fitna.
So at the same time, I understand why you stepped the way that you did. But the thing is with all of these yes men and some of these brothers are naked. They don't even.
No, brother. There's no yes men. No. There's no yes men here, brother. There's no yes men here. Some brothers disagree.
I've heard a lot of yes men.
Okay, well, brother, why don't you just
some of the things you're saying is factual? No cap. I'm not taking that from you.
Where are you from?
Hold on. The telescope. Why don't you just say what you disagree with instead of saying there's yes men without substantiating what you say? You know what I'm saying?
No. Let me say something real quick.
Yeah, but hold on, Chris. Hold on, Chris. Like, what is it that you disagree with? What is it that you have issues with? Just be specific, please.
Yeah, I want to know who you calling yes man because he don't know nobody over here.
Look. First of all, I'm gonna say this. Look. I didn't come on a platform to be beefing with, like, you know what I'm saying, and going back.
No, there's no beef. You have the right to disagree, but you know, you can't accuse. Hold on. You cannot accuse people of being yes men if you don't give an example.
I love beef, so I'm with all of that too in the streets. But at the same time, I'm not like trying to come on your platform to be arguing back and forth with naked faces. You feel me? It's just faces that don't have no fucking background, none of that shit. Most of these are gonna have shit going on in their real life.
Hold on,
this dude acting like it's his.
Shaka, let me tell this guy.
Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna let everybody speak, but the telescope channel. I see you still here. You know, I've put him out of the panel. You're talking about those guys are faceless. Everybody that's on the panel now, they have shown their face multiple times. You know what I'm saying? So what you're saying is not correct. It's not accurate. You know what I'm saying? But we cannot hear you, you know, because you're out of the panel.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let other people a chance to speak. You know what I'm saying? And I guess you know, if somebody has a question for you, then I'll put you back on the panel. So feel free, young Heru.
Yeah, what's going on to the panel, man? Peace to the panel, man. I show my face many times, boy. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know nothing about my life, bro. I don't need to be on no podcast. I could create that anytime I want. So what are you talking about, bro? Like, for real? You go over on Slanderer channel and tell everybody on Slanderer channel how they be cursing and using profanity?
Yeah, have you, brother?
Like, are you serious? People coming over here.
Hold on, he's back on the panel. So why don't you answer that question? Finish.
Because this guy coming over here and try to categorize people and classify them like he know them. Like, are you serious, bro? You don't know nothing about nobody over here, bro. We have life, we have family. We don't have time to be on YouTube arguing with people and trying to act intelligent. Just because a person have morals and intelligence, when they have compassion, it doesn't. Everybody in humanity use profanity, bro. Even Dr. Ben, when he was passionate about certain things, used to use profanity in his lectures.
Yes, I
So,
heard
like,
that.
don't get it twisted, bro. Like, these people are coming at us. Have you look at YouTube? They got my picture up and all kind of cartoon and monkey characters with it. Like, are you serious? We ain't doing these people nothing. So we just have to sit back and act intelligent. That's how people get run over. The real people ain't just the smart ones, bro. They have to have warrior mentality or they will get run over. That's humanity already show that. That's number one. Number two, you don't know me from nowhere. Don't come on this panel trying to classify and categorize nobody, bro. You don't know my life. I'm well off. Number three, we could disrespect you now because you use words to raise emotions. So now when you get profanity, don't try to oh yeah, we this and we that. No, come here, be respectful, and you will get respect. And we do that with everybody, bro. I ain't got much to say because I don't know you from nowhere.
Yo, and bars, bro, I asked you where are you from. You don't even speak correct English. Yourself, you don't. Show me your library. Take the camera, show me your library. I'll show you mine.
I got a couple books.
Nah,
Chris,
yeah, I got a couple books.
Chris, another thing, I don't know, when you have people say things like that, bro, they judgmental and they ain't ready to build community about who speak how and who speak this way. Like, for real, that's another hypocritical.
No, they stupid because look, where I'm from, you know, in America, and it's not just America. Sometimes we have different. Bro, shut the hell up real quick.
No, Chris, just take it easy, Chris. Just please.
I see that right there. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate
Yeah,
anything.
but hold on. You know, I would like to let the sister speak. I think the sister wants to speak, but you know, no, but the telescope. What personally I don't appreciate is you telling that people are yes men here. You know, but go ahead, Sister Andrea Brunet.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate that. I come on here because I want to be on here. I'm not a yes woman or anything like that. I am 61 years old and I don't need you coming out here trying to define for me who I am. I'm a grown ass woman. That's one thing I do know. And if you don't like what's being said on the platform, don't bring your behind over here. Don't listen. It's that simple. You can throw your hands up in the air all you want to.
Right.
You need to stop being disrespectful. Nobody came out here and disrespected you and said anything about you or anything about that. So you don't have no right coming on somebody else's panel and accusing the rest of us of being a particular way because you don't like what's being said. If you don't like it, just like watching TV, turn the channel or go someplace else. You owe all of us an apology. You shouldn't have said that. We didn't deserve that from you because we come on here because we are supporting what we believe he's doing. So, and if you don't want to support that, then take your happy ass on. It's that simple. It's not that complicated.
You are correcting it, and you are correcting. If I can get 3 words off, I will say I am sorry. But you know, I can't even really get a word off. So every moment that I'm speaking,
that's because you got the heat. You got the heat that you produced. You started it, and you got back what you gave.
Okay. Well, the telescope here. You feel free to speak.
All right. So, as I was saying before, initially I was just trying to delay and deliberate that. Like, I feel like your platform, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it's gonna take a curve or whatever the case may be, but you know, it just seems like it's just very so much centered around, let's say so much with the P word, right? The pedo shit. Now, it's 3 things about that. That's why I asked you, 1, what was your motives? 2, also, you got a lot of people that may be pedos that's watching this shit because they feel like you putting out.
If you don't have any evidence, you can insinuate all you want. We're gonna go in circles.
Then also look. I won't say that. I take that back. I won't say that. Apologies on me. That's my fault, right? I'm able to make a mistake. I'm human. I'm a man. Now, but this is my other point as well. This is what I want to get at. Most importantly, the whole thing with Sarnetta, and I can appreciate you putting that out and bringing that to the light and showing, you know, the records and the receipt, because you're not lying on it coming out of his mouth, and that's what I stand on. You know, they said it. Now we speaking on it. You feel me? So I stand on that shit. You feel me? But for the most part as well, like, what are we gonna do with this shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is this shit? Where is this shit going? Like, what are we doing with this shit? Like, I hear a lot of brothers picking up books. Like the brother right there with the hat in the middle, he told me to shut the fuck up. You know, in real life, you know what I'm saying? I'm really that dude. But at the same time, like, I'm very humble with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just went on another platform.
Hold on. What? Hold on. The telescope.
But it's not about me knowing you, brother.
Hold on.
It's not about me knowing you.
What the telescope?
I will probably never know you in a million years because of how you act.
Hold on. The telescope. Let me say this. Well, hold on, Chris. Please. Hold on, Chris. The telescope now. You know, when Chris was going at you, I told him, no, please cheer, Chris. You know what I'm saying? I told him, please, it's not an order.
You did.
Now, but the things, you know, you came up with some energy. Then at some point, if people reply to you with a certain energy, you should not play the victim. You know what I'm saying? I really don't mind, young brother.
Victim, never, no.
You did.
Well,
I ain't playing victim. I ain't never been a victim. I just I had a couple.
Well,
look,
you did.
But don't play that game.
You did.
I want to have a dialogue with you.
Hold on. Yeah, just have a dialogue. Look.
Hey, Shaka, let's be real. Wait, hold on, bro. Before you speak, Shaka, let's be real. When I first jumped on initially, and when you play this shit back, because you know we can do a review on this shit and all, I wanted to come on here to actually learn some shit. And like, you know,
feel free now. Feel free. Listen.
Feel free now. But look, the platform is on another topic right now. But
you can address any topic of your choice. Feel free, brother.
All right. So, but I said at the same initially when I first jumped on, nobody showed their face. It was just me and your face.
But we passed that, brother.
Now everybody showed their face, and I'm happy for that. I'm happy for that.
No, but it's not the first time. It's not the first time.
When I said it was niggas that was dick riding. And that was like, you know,
no, brother. Listen. You know, you can't. No, that's wrong. You're wrong, brother. You should not say that. Many times people have disagreement with me. You know what I'm saying? Even Ching you're talking about, he's a solid street dude. He's not being fake. He's not pretending to be an intellectual. And there's some things that we disagree about. He has some stands that's like FBA.
I agree with that. Listen,
you say, young brother, I'm not trying to school you or act like I'm you know. I'm high, how do you say, holier than thou and all that. But you
I agree with you on that part.
No, but you use the term deriding. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful to say that. So listen, I'm going to go past that. If you want to ask questions about any topic of your choice, feel free. Just be real, genuine. I don't mind if you disagree with me. Many people disagree with me. So feel free, brother. If you have questions, you say you want to learn, feel free, brother.
All right. So even all right. So are we all right? So being that I'm gonna stay on topic, being that we already talking about the whole Slanderer thing and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna.
Well, actually, if you don't mind, brother, have you ever been on this platform?
I've been on this platform only once before, and that's when you see that I did a review on it, right? You said you partially watched it.
Did you tell him about the profanity that's going on over there?
Okay, so the profanity that's going on over there on Slanderer's platform. You said, have I ever been on Slanderer's platform or your platform? Let me correct it. I've been on Slanderer's platform one time.
Yes, and that's what I heard you say. And did you tell him about the profanity that's going on over there?
When I went on Slanderer's platform, the one time that I went on Slanderer's platform, on God, like I literally was promoting my merchandise, and Slanderer was like he wanted to fuck with it, and that's before I even started actually creating shoes and stuff like that. I was just making sweaters and dresses.
You know, just ask you a simple question. You know, I mean, you know, if you don't want to answer, you can tell me I don't want to answer.
No, I had never been on his platform prior to that. Like when I went on his platform, honestly, nobody had, and even
brother, it sounds like you're deflecting. You told us that you've been on this platform only once. So there's no point saying you've never been before, because if you've been once, it means you've never been before. You know, and my question is very simple.
Wait, hold on. I don't know if I got a delay on my side. Wait, hold on. I don't know if I got a delay on my side, but listen,
sometimes there's
delays. I know when you upload this shit, it's gonna be a little choppy.
Ain't no delay, bro. We hear
you.
Okay.
Well, hold on. The telescope
I'm
channel.
talking about on my end, bro. I'm speaking to Shaka.
No, we hear you,
hold
bro.
on. Wait, Chris, hold on. The telescope channel. All I'm asking you, when you went on Slanderer's platform, did you tell him about the profanity that's going on his channel?
Honestly, I would tell him the same shit.
That
No,
shit ain't
no, I'm
no
not.
pressing to
No,
say,
brother,
cuz.
brother,
I'm
I'm
not
not
scared of no
asking you
nigga,
what you
cuz.
would tell him. I'm asking you, have you told him about the profanity that's going on his
I've
channel?
been
You
on
can
his
answer by yes or
platform
no.
one time.
I understand
Well,
you've
I've been
been
on his
once, brother. I
platform
heard
one
you.
time.
while he's cussing too, he's
How
cussing
many
while he's
times you
saying
been
it.
on this
Hey,
platform?
look. You see how Sinetta, I'm not gonna lie, look, you seen the videos with Sinetta and Nepal and him cussing out Nepal and calling her out her name and all that shit? Like, if I was on the platform, yes, I would have hit the link and be like, yo, Sai, you wildin'. Like, So you didn't put it in the you have to chat? have some type of morality, some type of stature. Like, you tripping. Yes, I would have
Yeah.
told So the you, same shit.
But
That's did you put it in the any chat? man, bro.
did you put
That's,
that in
I
the
tell
chat?
my home, bro, I tell my brother, my mama, that nigga, you wrong. Wrong is
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Right is
But
right.
but
Nigga, like,
did you
straight
write
up.
that in the
You
chat
niggas
when
ain't
you
no
heard
different, cuz.
when you
Don't
heard
put your
Sanetta,
face on it or any of that.
brother? When you heard Sanetta cursing
Yeah,
out
we
Nepal,
telling you
did
you're
you
wrong now.
type it in the chat? Did you
Huh?
type in the chat when you heard? You said you heard Sanetta cursing out Nepal. That's what you said. Did you type anything in the chat about that?
No. What I said is, when I seen the videos, you know, that shit is chopped up all over the internet. You know, size a
Okay, all
big
right,
name,
okay.
so
Well,
like
it's okay.
everybody got channels with that shit.
I get it. Now, brother, feel free to have if you have any questions. You said you want to learn. Feel free, ask your questions. Feel free.
All right, so pretty much like I said, man, like being that we already on the topic about the Sinetta shit, you know what I'm saying? I asked you about Kemet a whole nother time. I actually wanted to do like maybe like bring you over to my show or do a show about like Kemet and like you actually, you know, giving that knowledge and that scholarship that you actually have, because I
Well,
know that you that's what niggas know
I
you
wouldn't
for.
mind. I wouldn't mind, but you know, I would want to hear from you a bit more and see you being respectful, because the way you came in, it wasn't really cool. But you know, I'm
Hey,
still
show me
talking.
those books
And I
that
can
you
agree.
have.
I can agree. Maybe I came in.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Maybe I came off wrong, man. I
yeah,
don't know, man.
and that's
You
the
know, what I'm saying?
thing.
I I'm from from
But
the. I am from the It gutter. ain't no
it's
maybe.
it's not maybe. It was
It
what it
ain't no
was. It was
maybe.
what it
Own
was.
up to it. It ain't no
Those books
maybe.
that you have. Show me those books that you have and put the titles up, because I want to
And
see where your mind is at.
the thing is too.
And no, and
Well
it's
then,
not
brother,
disrespectful.
I ain't gonna lie,
I just
man.
want to help you.
Hold
Chris.
on, one
Hold
at
on,
a
Chris.
time.
The sister,
Let
yeah,
me
the sister
answer.
wants to speak. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
the
sister.
thing is too, you said you were human and you want us to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you didn't treat us the same way when you came on the panel. You didn't treat us like we were humans. You just came out here, both guns blazing, trying to accuse us of being a particular thing. If you want to be treated a particular way, you treat people the same way. You don't come out here and doing what you did. So that you need to own up to that. It ain't no, you know, you're human and so are we.
And like I said, for you, brother,
I see.
I know.
Wait, hold on. I see the sister is very adamant about that, and I want to say, man, I
right about
apologize
it.
for. Let him
okay,
finish.
Okay,
Let him.
okay, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead, brother. The telescope channel. Go ahead.
All right. So I see the sister is very adamant about like the way that I approached everybody and how I came off and into the channel. And I know it's a lot of people that support Shaka. I support Shaka. I like what he represents, and you know, he a brother of stature and intelligence. And I apologize. I can say that to the whole panel and everybody that support
I respect
Shaka
that.
and that channel. But
I respect that,
you know, and as a man. But you know, maybe like just like, you know, off of being my first time and me being like, you know, actually making content. I go on panels all the time. I see people with no faces. They never show their faces. And I'm not saying that y'all didn't show y'all face once upon a time, but for this being my second time on Shaka's panel, and I'm hearing all of this talking, and I watched the other video that he did with he did it the other day with Sister Freedom, which was a good video. I'm glad she actually even popped up. That was a good ass video. That's some good ass. That was content. That's what you call content. You know what I'm saying? Because he's showing receipts, and then she come up and he got her babbling for words, which he did catch her in a lie. Now it was semantics between, you know, did he get exonerated and all this other stuff. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was semantics between that, but for the most part, it was good content on both parts. You know what I'm saying? On both parts, it was good content. But
And
I
you
say
know,
that to say,
brother, oh yeah, go ahead, finish, feel free.
no, but I just say that to say, like, you know, I'm a fan, and I'm watching just as well as, you know, a creator as well. So I see a lot as a creator. You see a lot of you go on these panels. You see a lot of people that don't have faces and just talk a lot of shit, right? But then when you see them in real life, these people are like in the metaverse, right? So it's like when you see them in real life, they're not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm actually doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a full-fledged married man. I represent shit.
But
I
when you
represent
say that,
morality. I'm not no fucking
say
street
that,
nigga. I'm not just like walking around with some Pookie and Ray shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Telescope.
And I respect men that hold themselves up to a certain stature. So
Yeah,
that's why when I
yeah.
seen the brother.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
check this out. The
that's a
telescope. I think
Telescope.
V-Bennett wants to
Yeah.
speak to you. Go ahead, V-Bennett.
Shaka, he asked you to be specific, right? And that means don't generalize, you know. And so, I mean, I'm just asking you because I don't have my picture up. I'm asking you if you're referring to me, why don't you just address me? I'm a specific person. I mean, I don't understand why that would be. I have a perfect explanation for it. I don't even think I even owe one. But if you want one from me, just ask me, bro.
Yeah, like I
I don't
said,
really
what I
honestly. I'm gonna be so. I'm like I don't know what's going on with the internet, right? So like it's like niggas be feeling like niggas got to say like, oh man, you talking about me? You want an explanation from me? It's like I don't care about you enough, cause I like pussy and I'm married.
No,
Man,
no,
so
hold on,
I'm
hold on,
on other
hold on,
people.
please,
So why,
please, hold
Yeah,
on,
why
please,
am
yeah.
I gonna
hold on,
be?
hold on,
Why am I
Stop.
gonna be on the joy like
wait,
that? First of all,
hold on, hold on,
but
hold
look
on.
though,
The
hey,
telescope
Shaka,
channel.
look, check
Hold on,
me out.
wait, just hear me out. Just slow down, take it easy, brother. You see, V Bennett, you mentioned the fact that people don't show their face and all that. So you know,
Exactly, and I was gonna say I took a note down about
yeah,
that
but
shit. That's why I was gonna
hear me
listen.
out, hear me out,
Fact.
brother. Check this out, brother. V Bennett spoke to you very calmly. He did not, throw any shot at you. You know what I'm saying? He just said, if you were, talking about him, let him know. I mean, he can show his face. He does that many times. But forget about the this. Let's say we're past that. You know what I'm saying? See somebody here. See the brother Wabfong wrote that you are a Amen Ra Squad / pseudo killer Unc Stan. I don't know if this is true, but one thing that I'm aware of,
I
there are
want to
many
see his
people.
books.
No, but wait, hold on, Chris. Hold on. The Telescope channel, I'm very aware that some people don't like me and they say stuff about me and they say stuff about people on this channel. And it's cool. But then, what I'm saying, try to see for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless of what people say, I will consider myself a cool brother, and I bring receipts. When I talk about people, I don't slander them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't like me because I'm non-Abrahamic. I don't believe in the Bible. I don't believe in the Quran. And we know that the majority of black people are into these things. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, brother, I really don't mind if people disagree with me. I've spoken with many people that had disagreement with, you know what I'm saying? But my advice to you is, regardless of what you heard, try to find out for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because we are being very, very kind with you, despite what you have said. And we can move on, you know what I'm saying? So you don't need to make yourself quote unquote enemies, where you can make yourself, I wouldn't even say allies, but some people that you can dialogue with in a cool manner. You know what I'm saying? Trust me.
yeah.
And if you know anybody that has issues with me or anybody else in this panel, just tell them, go over there and speak with them. You know what I'm saying? And you will probably see that they may change their mind, they may not change their mind, but there's gonna be some level of respect.
Let me say
Hey,
one thing
Yeah,
to my
let me
brother.
say something
Um,
real quick, man. Because
Hey, Shaka, look, let me just say
I
this
already said, hold
before
on,
I
bro.
exit.
Let me speak, bro. I already, that's one thing around here, bro. We give each other
I know, but he
respect.
was just talking to
You
me,
know what
so
I'm
I'm
saying?
dialoguing with him, bro. Like it's
Uh,
like, you know what I'm saying? A
we
dialogue is like
dialogue with
back and
each other,
forth.
man. Like I
Right,
told you,
right.
bro.
So look,
I
this is
told
what I'm
you.
gonna touch on though. Look, I'm gonna
This
let
is
my
what I'm
point real
talking
quick.
about when I'm talking
So
about what I'm
look,
talking about. I'm trying to
Shaka,
talk,
look,
bro. Let
when
me say what I
when
have to
when
say,
you
and you could
speaking,
say.
wait,
You
hold
keep
on, hold on,
speaking like
please.
you the only
Well,
one that's
okay,
supposed to
okay.
speak.
Well, young Heru, okay.
Bro, I'm gonna let you
Let him.
speak, but I'm
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
finna make a point to
Okay,
what you're
okay,
saying.
okay.
I'm
Well,
finna make a
young
point to
Heru,
what you're saying.
you can go right after. Go ahead. The Telescope channel. Go ahead.
All right, so what I'm trying to say is like what you're saying is like you're talking about unity and knowledge, which I motherfucking respect. And I'm not trying to cause discussion because I'm not with that shit. I want to know more about Kemet. I want to understand more about Haru
Feel
and
free to ask
what
if you want to.
exactly. So, but listen, for what the brother's saying, you're not letting me talk and all this other stuff.
Well, he
I
didn't
gotta
really get his
look.
point
Listen,
across.
as a
Yes,
content
he's gonna go
creator,
after
look.
you. He's gonna go after you. So then you will know what he's trying to tell you.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, as a content creator, I gotta understand that when you're going on other people's panel, you don't gotta only just like, all right, I might just want to get knowledge from you, but you got panelists and then you got people that subscribe to you that pay membership. So these people come with knowledge in themselves. So I gotta understand them too. I gotta please them too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta accommodate them too socially. So I can understand that that I might
You
be.
don't have to accommodate anybody, brother.
dude,
Well,
what the
I
fuck
was
is he
just saying
talking
like
about,
if,
man?
I was saying, like, if I was coming off, I was just saying, like, if I was coming off, like, you know what I'm saying, too abrasive and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, I apologize. That's all I was.
Yeah, I know. I respect that. You said it already. It's cool. It's cool. Well, Young Hero, feel free, brother.
Yeah, like I said, bro, I already said what I had to say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know this guy from nowhere. Anybody could come on the internet and claim they this and they that, just like me. I ain't got to prove none to nobody in this world, bro. I'm good over here. I could have been on the internet, but I ain't got time for that nonsense. So just like you in real life, I'm in real life too. So I ain't coming up here and try to disrespect you, because that's a waste of my energy, because in real life, I ain't got time to talk to nobody. It's either if you have a problem, you do something about it and see what happens. But at the end of the day, you talking about this and that, bro. We try to show you, if that's what you want to talk about, you should have come up here and speak on that topic about Kemet, about whatever, because we have all kind of discussions on this panel. Now, if you are a presenter or you have a platform and you want to come and present on this show, it's all good too, because we want different people to come and teach us different things. So in saying that, if people want certain things from Shaka as well, they could also let him know that they want him to present certain things on Kemet. You know what I mean? Because I'm all for the knowledge too. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you were talking about what the motive is. The motive is saving little girls. Like, and I don't know if you're a father or not, but I have a little daughter, you know what I'm saying? And I never raped nobody in my life, and I don't want to see nobody go through that. So in saying that, when you have people in this world that have different systems that cover these grown men that take abuse of little children, it's a problem, you know what I mean? And don't wait for it to hit your door for you to feel the pain. So in saying that, we don't use profanity unless people get us aggravated. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm cool and mellow. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you to know that that's the motive, bro. It's not all about entertainment, you know, and that's where we get caught up.
All right. Listen. Look.
No, hold on. Whoa.
To answer your question,
hold on, Chris. You can go after Chris. You can go after him.
Bro. Hey, to answer your question, brother Haru, yes, I have a daughter. I actually have. God has blessed me. You know,
right.
Or most may say Maat or whatever you pray to. Right. He blessed me with 3 daughters. I got 3 beautiful daughters. Promised Paris in Egypt, which my daughter has a brand. What you see behind me is Kemet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not no fool out here, bro. And I'm a young brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm 28 years of age, so I'm a young cat.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not just talking about this shit. I put my face on it. That's why I don't respect people that don't put their face on it. But to also answer your question, niggas not taking shit from me. I stay in the answer that other dude question. He keep on trying to ask about me, bro. You keep trying to ask about me. I'm in Florida, dog. I'm in Florida. I'm actually down here in Florida.
There's no static, brother. There's no static, brother. There's no static.
He's not being specific, Shaka. He's not being specific.
I'm actually down, and niggas not taking nothing from me, bro. Niggas
I
gonna
can show my face anytime, bro.
You see, that's Young Hero right there. But there's no static. Chris, feel free, but please chill,
Yeah,
Chris.
man.
He's a young brother. You know what I'm saying?
I know, and that's what I'm saying. I was young too. I'm 36. Now, bro, show your face because I want to talk to you. I don't even got no beef with you. I want to see what books that you have so I can steer you in the right way.
I'm going to show you the books. I'm going to show you the books for sure.
Because listen, bro, I've been there, man. I've wasted many years in my early 20s reading a bunch of nonsense.
No, but listen, look, I love knowledge. I read books.
I know. But
I know, like I don't apply their faith. Like I can read something and I want to apply that faith to my fucking lifestyle.
I'm telling you, bro, listen to me.
That's
listen
me
to
too.
me.
That's the lesson.
I'm not stupid, bro. Like
listen to me.
Nobody said you are,
read
brother.
Everything. I'm telling you to read everything, but discern the information. You got on here hostile. Okay, so look, I just want to see what you have, and you could get to Shaka, to me. Maybe I can recommend some books for you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like nobody's against you, bro. Like you just came on here.
Yeah,
but
nobody's against you here, brother.
Nobody's against you, bro. But like you said I'm sorry. That's cool, bro. Let's keep it moving. But
let's keep it moving.
Don't do the whole gangster threats and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
And the thing is too,
Yeah, go ahead,
Here we
sister.
go now. Here we
The
go.
thing is too, look,
See, now I put my face on it. I'm not no look. Listen, bro. I ain't never claimed to be no gangster, bro. I never claimed to be no gangster, bro. Like places that I've been, I know niggas like you won't survive.
Okay, wait a minute.
Please,
Wait a minute.
sister.
Wait a minute.
Please, let's
I'm
hear
wait a
the
minute.
sister.
Shit, bro. I don't
Wait a
get
minute.
in, I don't get in the doctrine to
Hold on,
survive.
Hey.
Just
why someone
really
don't
active
listen
with
to
that
these
iron,
good
bro.
conversations?
I make shit leak.
hold on.
God.
Let's listen from the sister, please. But remember, we're not against you, brother. Go ahead, Sister Andrea Brunel.
Yeah, look, we've all been your age, and we're trying to help you out. Look, we've all been down that road, and we know what it's like to be in our 20s and being hot-headed and all that kind of stuff. We're just trying to help you out. You didn't have to, like I said, you've apologized, and we accept your apology, but you're still trying to come up with both barrels. You just need to calm down and listen at what people are trying to help you with. It's okay. Shaka has told you over and over again he's willing to talk about anything you want to talk about, and you come back with both barrels blazing again. Just calm down, and there's some wisdom in the elders that are sitting here. We are older than you, and we got a little bit more knowledge than you have, and so it's okay.
So these are one of the two of the books that I read right here. This is one of the books that I read right here.
Say the title.
It's How Successful People Think by John C. Maxwell.
Okay. What's the next one?
And this one is Muslim Christian dialogue, but I cannot tell the author. I think it says PhD, but I cannot tell the author.
So this book was actually passed down to me from somebody that has a lot of knowledge. They've been a lot of places like from Europe. They was like literally incarcerated out there in Iraq. They've been to war and stuff like that. So this is actually a war book. This is something that that Brody gave to me right here, my brother. But it's like the dialogue between Christians and Muslims. So I actually picked this book up from him. I thought it was interesting because I was like maybe like what 17, 18, and I used to watch Slanderer, and it was a dialogue. I know Slanderer's channel and his platform was always about him going in New York streets and bombing on the, what I'm saying, on the fucking Hebrews and shit like that, and they having that dialogue. So I was like, man, let me get into this or whatever. And Brody passed it to me. So that's one of the books that I read. Also, this is one of the books that I've checked out, and I know Shock It on. These are just books that these are random books that I've read, like that I've just picked up, out of my library.
You good? I'm telling you, bro. Look, stop all the confrontational stuff. I've been where you've been at. You start from someplace.
I mean, if you want to take a hood like your boy, hey, look, you
stop.
You act like you want this book right here.
Stop.
You act like you want
stop
this book.
It.
That's Michael Eric Dyson. Holla if you hear me. The search for
just calm down,
brother
dude.
Chris. Your brother Chris act like he want that book right there.
Can I ask something?
You think I want that book, bro? I got over 400 books. Stop playing with me.
No. There's a misunderstanding here. There's no study here. There's no study. But young brother, the telescope Chanel. If you have questions about Kemet, feel free. If I have an answer, I'll give it to you. If I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know.
And maybe I might have the answer.
Yeah.
Hey,
I know Mediocrity. I can read hieroglyphs.
Yeah,
hey, bro, look, yes. I'm not knocking your scholarship, brother Chris. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, hopefully like you can come over to the panel and we can get you to do some scholarship. I can ask you some questions. I can go do my homework. What is this? What is that? Like,
go look at Shaka's other videos, and I got another
video.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
some of this is just common sense, though.
But the telescope channel. I'm saying you don't have to ask questions now, but I'm just saying if you have any questions, feel free.
Right now.
Well, honestly, I like to do my homework. I don't like to just just bust out and stuff like that. But I will ask you one specific question. It was just about a dream that I had. I asked you that. So, my primary thing is like when I came up in here, I had took down a couple of notes, and obviously you see Brother Bennett was speaking on, like he felt like I was speaking about him because he know what he said.
No, I don't.
Wait,
don't misquote me, brother. But you made a mistake.
Listen, brother, let me land, and then
listen, you don't know how I feel because you didn't ask me how I feel.
That's how you feel. I'm saying that's how I interpreted how you feel. I'm not saying that's how you feel.
Okay, there you go. That's the difference.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I'm telling you my interpretation, but you cut me off. It is a difference, but you cut me off, brother. So all right, so look.
He interjected. It's not a big deal.
All right, well,
Go ahead.
he interjected. It was a long interjection, but you know what I'm saying?
It was like 10 seconds.
It's okay, Chris. It's okay. Go ahead.
Whatever.
Young brother, remember, we're not against you. We're giving you respect. You know, I feel like you. I don't know if you feel like, you know, we're trying to throw shots at you and stuff like that. We don't have any reasons to do that. You know what I'm saying? So just relax, brother. Trust me. You know, we're not. We're not your enemies, brother. You know, the right, was just okay. Feel free.
So one of the questions, you know what I'm saying, that and one of the things that I actually wrote down, because I was gonna leave it alone, but then, like I said, as being a content creators and like going on these panels, I see a lot of what we call naked. You know what I'm saying? People that don't show their fucking face. They just like a fucking naked voice talking. This is like a picture and shit.
Bro,
you know
this is not this channel, bro. That's not
that's not here.
Like, you don't have to.
I know. I understand that. Okay. I understand that. Let me get off. Let me talk. So listen. So as in me writing my notes, I'm saying I'm writing from the perspective of somebody that doesn't know this. Somebody that's been only to salute to this brother, man. He has his princess with him, man. Salute to this brother, this young king. But as me writing my notes, as somebody that's been like pretty much a first time viewer and like, you know, coming onto the panel, I'm like, yo, it's a lot of niggas in here and people that's just, you know, talking with no face. So I'm writing the notes, and I'm writing some shit that like Shaka said that I was going to ask him a question about, and then the brother Bennett was like, okay,
no, brother, feel free. Just feel free to ask your question. Just we passed everything else. Just feel free to ask your question if you want to. You don't have to. There's no obligation. If you have any question about the things you wrote down or anything else,
it alone, man. You done brought your daughter on, man. It's a good night, man. It is what it is, man. God bless you, brother. It is.
All right, take care, brother. Take care, brother. All right,
all right. The fuck off.
Yeah.
No, Chris, no, calm down, please, Chris. No, please, we don't need to do that, brother, Chris. Yeah, the brother is gone for the record. I did not put him out. He went.
Shaka, I'm gonna say this, right? This is your show, and you could run it how you want. You know what I'm saying? But when people show their colors with me, I don't play them games, bro. Number one, this guy is not trying to come up here and have no kind of positive vibration, because he keep going back to the same thing that we supposedly talk about already. Like, it's like, get your mind together before you come and speak to people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talking about what's the motive. You young, I understand you young, bro, but life is not all about entertainment, bro. And this is why your whole perception is that you talking about when the woman came on, that was good entertainment. You know how much profanity was used that day? You know how many shows Bennett, Chris, or me asking Shaka different questions about Kemet, about different biblical subjects? Y'all don't want to talk about none of these episodes, but y'all want to come on here and talk about drama. I already told you, bro. Anybody could come on the internet and act like they this and like that. I don't show my face number of times on here. So if you was looking at the shows, you would know so. And you keep repeating that same stupid statement. Like, get it together, young G, because this ain't what you think it is. Number one, if you have a problem with so-called profanity, you sound like you use it too. You could even keep yourself together. Number two, you could go on everybody's platform on YouTube and tell them the same thing, because they have profanity way more than we do. Number two, I don't have time for people that keep going back and forth. You speak on Chingy and he wasn't even there. From once you do that, you show me your character. You know what I mean? And all that tough guy talk, bro, that's the people them that ain't about nothing. So like I said, Shaka, this is your show and you run it how you want. But if it was me, this guy is dismissed from the start, because I ain't got time for the nonsense.
I know, but
bro.
you know, I'm sometimes I look back at the streams and I'm like, I was just too diplomatic there. But he's a young brother, and you know,
you see, they
it's
want.
not
How
that
do they
serious.
want it? How do they want it, Shaka?
Yeah,
You see
but
what
you know,
I'm saying?
but you know, to the credit of the young brother, he apologized. You know what I'm saying? And I
But you
respect
can't
that.
apologize and keep bringing up certain things, keep saying ignorant
I
things
agree.
out your mouth.
I agree. I
Can I
agree.
say
It's
But
something?
pathetic,
yeah,
bro.
But I was trying to.
I'm not playing games with these internet characters, bro.
I understand for real. But I was trying to get to this question about Kemet, but the question never came up. You know what I'm saying? But
you know what's so funny, Shaka? They keep coming over here
and stuff like that.
One more thing, Chris. They keep coming over here and try to disrupt your show.
Mm-hmm.
If they had if they wanted to talk about something, they would have come with that energy. Nobody's not going over to the other platform and disrupt his show and ask him questions about all the lies and the disrespect that he do to everybody. Yeah. Like, are you serious, bro? Like, what world do you live in? People, all that intellectual and all this knowledge and this nonsense, what's the motive on that? What's the motive on us having debates about biblical nonsense that don't do nothing for us in reality? What's the motive on that? But you don't want us to talk about little children being abused? Are you serious, bro?
You know,
if you have somebody in your neighborhood that doing that to a child, then I suggest you take action, and I would do the same. But I can't fly with wings all the way to New York and rescue a girl that's being raped in New York, and the people in New York themselves is not even trying to do nothing about it. So you speak on that, bro. If you want to talk about real life topics, then come on here. But if you want to bullshit and call people name and try to categorize some people like you somebody, like who is you? That's all I gotta say, bro.
I hear, but Chris, you wanted to speak. Feel free, brother.
Yeah, the thing I didn't appreciate is, like I said, I was young before. You know, I've been misguided. You know, I didn't know how to do proper research and do things like that, right? You try to help these young kids. You know, you try to help these young individuals. They don't care. Dude literally got on here and was talking about how certain people speak and things like that, and you don't even realize, like, bro, like, that's how uneducated you are. Depending on the area where you live at within the U.S., everybody has a certain accent. You literally got on here talking about finna, bro. That's not even proper English. You know what I mean? Man, these young people make me so frustrated. And then you want to sit here and try to characterize a person and try to act gangster on the internet. You're doing exactly what you were saying. Exactly. And then you literally told Shaka, why you cussing doing this? While you were cussing.
Yeah.
Fucking retards. And I'm done. I'm chilling. I'm gonna lay back.
Yeah. You know, I think he said he was sorry, but I don't think he listened to the criticism at all. I think he just brushed it off and continued to move forward the same. You know, I was a little, I thought the worst part about it for me was two things outside of that part of him not listening. But that's only up to him. That's part of his own personal growth if he want to learn how to listen. But I think when he came on and just called people the D word, he doesn't realize how he just threw his whole presence off. That was his introduction to us. That's how we got to meet him. And he doesn't realize how he just threw his introduction off to us with that comment. But we're not stupid. We don't have to prove anything to him. And I think that's where he went wrong. Maybe he expected us to try to prove something to him because he challenged us that way. But that's a really petty way to challenge people. It's almost like not challenging them. It's like saying, I want to have the easiest debate of all time by just throwing out vulgar language and expect to get vulgar language back and call it a debate. The other thing I was really, it just kind of was really sad, and that is when Shaka told him be specific. He came on here mentioning people hiding their faces or something or not showing their faces, and I even interjected and said be specific. You know, my thing is like this: just ask. Just be direct to the people you're talking to. If you feel a certain way about people, direct that to them politely, though, if you want to have a dialogue on it. But the brother, if he was talking about me, he sure didn't say it. And that's what I wanted to know, because if he was talking to me, I could have showed him my face. But that doesn't mean I should feel like I have to. I'm at work at nighttime. I'm in a secure place where I'm not really supposed to be showing much around me in the first place, behind me at least, where I'm sitting. So it's just like, what is this? But the last thing I want to say is that, I used to be young, but and older people used to tell me when I stepped out of pocket, you have to be reminded when you're young. Older people usually remind you that, hey, you said something wrong. And I didn't see this young man take that in. However, when I was a young man, I actually did. That's a difference in the generation. Even the criminals, the gangsters used to, when an old lady walked down the street, they would move away and say, excuse me, okay, Miss whatever, or okay, Mr. blah, blah. They weren't so arrogant in my generation. And I think that speaks to the destruction we see today in our young people. So I have empathy for the young man because maybe he didn't have better examples. But you have some people here that are willing to be trying to be examples. Just take it in. That's my advice.
Yeah, he just he just came in, like I said, with both barrels blazing. He didn't give anybody the benefit of the doubt on anything. He just came in, started talking. And I wasn't going to come on the panel until he said you had a bunch of yes men around you. And I'm like, well, I've been on here enough where you included me in that, and I'm going to come on here and say something. You don't know, Young Heru been saying, you don't know any of us. You don't know any one of us to be coming out here saying and making these claims that you've made. We've seen, all of us who've been on here long enough, we've seen each other's faces. And that's the reason why it's not necessary to show your face all the time. And if you don't want to, so I don't know where he got that from. Just because it's your first time out here, you don't just come out here blazing saying, well, I don't see somebody's face. Well, we've done that. And if we choose not to show our face, that's not something for you to get upset about. But, I was just, again, he kept coming back with both barrels blazing on different after and explain it, then it'd come back again. And so it's like with B-Ben and them were saying, he wasn't listening. He was just seemed like using the opportunity to come back again and say what he had to say again over and over again. And that's probably where I would have cut him on. Hey, young man, we've already had this discussion. We're not going around that. We're not doing this again. Right. So, but I'm, like I said, I wasn't even going to come out here. I was going to make the comment in the chat, and I'm like, my fingers don't work. That would have been too much. And I just wanted to come out and address him personally. But if he wants to learn, this is a good platform to do that on. It's always respectful. I mean, we might get off every now and then, but that's not the end of this platform. And if he really respected that platform, he would have known that from Jump Street. He wouldn't have came out here with both barrels blazing, trying to get us all riled up to his level or lower to his level. He wouldn't have done that. That was ultimate disrespect to you, Shaka. And then he disrespected the rest of us and those who are in the chat by doing what he did. So
yeah, and he's in here listening. You see, he wrote first, so while you're on YouTube, I don't know who he was addressing, but then he wrote, I showed Shaka the respect. But the thing, see, you can show me the respect, but if you label people D-riders, then you're not showing them respect, you know what I'm saying? Unless you demonstrate, okay, when it's some other people, they're not cool with a particular stance or topic, but when it's Shaka, then they are cool with a stance or topic, then I guess here you will have a case. But, he did right here, you see, I'm sorry if I steal or something, and then he has an emoji like that. But this is the kind of things, I'm not going to dictate how you speak, but maybe instead of that emoji, you can maybe say stuff or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But, young brother, like I said, we're not your enemies, you know what I'm saying? And I think some people told you some stuff about us, you know what I'm saying? But like the sister said, sorry, I don't know exactly what you were expecting, but, it was not any rah-rah stuff, you know what I'm saying? It was not just all of us cursing and stuff like that. At one point, the brother Chris said, you know what I'm saying, maybe it was Young Heru, but, one of the brothers said, mention the word gangster, you know what I'm saying? And that's not to claim that you are a gang member or that you want to be gangster, but even myself, you should recall, you were going in a direction and I was stopping you. I was saying, there's no static, there's no need to go there because you started saying, I'm in Florida and whatever. No, it's not that serious, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you felt challenged, but whoever's saying stuff to you, it's like, see for yourself, find out for yourself.
Yeah,
But I think your
I'm
Harold
about
wanted
to
to
say
speak.
the same thing, Shaka, because it's obviously this guy running with some kind of narrative and speaking about what he don't know. Because this is one show people always show their face. So I don't know how we even got that narrative. You see what I'm saying? So like that's number one. So whatever agenda he got, he like people don't even stop and listen to themselves speak sometimes, bro.
But
Like
young
think
Harold,
before you speak.
but
And
young Harold.
go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead, brother.
And I was saying, learn to take criticism, bro, because it seems like you still can't take it. And I had to learn that as a young man because people telling you one thing, you agreeing, but then you spilling the same things out your mouth. Like, and then you talking about respect, but you come on here and don't show none. Like you know somebody, like you somebody. And this is the problem with the world. Y'all think y'all somebody. And y'all don't even know that in real life, bro. Just what I'm telling you. That's what I'm gonna say. But anyway, these people with intellectual and knowledge and all kind of nonsense, you see how they behave, right? Do you see how they behave?
Yep.
Do you look at these platforms, bro? And you guys like to act like you guys smart and you guys into this and into that, but you ain't got no respect, no morals about y'all. And then want to have something to talk about people is streets this and people is that. Like, stop it, bro. Like I told you, anytime you see people come in here trying to talk about people like they don't them, they full of it. That's number one, because you don't know nobody up here, bro. So at the end of the day, I don't even know what the topic was. We done got off track because of this guy. Just like Cube came in yesterday and tried to take us off track. That's all they doing, Shaka. Like I told
Yeah,
you, bro.
I peep game, brother. I peep game. But you
Oh, I
see,
hope you understand.
oh yeah. But hey,
Let,
how they do, like I was diplomatic, like, can I see your face? Because I suspect you're talking with some people on the phone. If I say you are, oh, you're accusing me. I know the games, but let me say this. You see, old boy wrote, it has been quite enough energy spent on the young bull. God damn, get to something we all can use, dear family. Like I said many times, no matter what the title says, we can talk about anything. And this is important because this behavior is the reason why so many young black men kill each other. You know what I'm saying? Killer B
yep.
told us yesterday. I'm gonna try to speak a bit lower because it's like it's 3:30 a.m.
Yeah.
But Killer B told us about Gorilla Hebrew. I know he's of Haitian descent because on I left a comment. You know what I'm saying? He replied, but we never spoke. So he's a Hebrew Israelite. Gorilla Hebrew. He's biracial. And so his mother is of European descent. Obviously, his father is black. And I saw a title that surprised me. He says that he's talking about why he called his own mother a devil. So he got into a fight with some other camp. You know what I'm saying? They were having some sort of discussion, debate, and apparently because a young brother was reaching in his pocket, they felt like maybe he was reaching for a gun, and they attacked they jumped the brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what Killer B said, yesterday. Uh, Apparently he was reaching for his Bible, but in some time it can escalate real quick. So some people may feel like, okay, it's okay, we passed this, but we have the right to talk about this little interaction. You know what I'm saying? Now, hold on.
This guy could come and bring anything he feel like the family could use too. People always like to speak, but they don't have none to say. They don't have none to bring to the table.
They don't. And let me say one thing too.
Yes.
A lot of these you young men gotta stop thinking that you know somebody. The internet has got you guys crazy. You're looking at people saying, "Oh, come to Florida. I live here." Bro, I teach traditional Japanese martial arts. Stop playing. And I'm not even throwing a threat. I'm just saying, like, stop thinking like just because what the image that you see of a person is that person. Stop playing. That's why y'all get hurt all the time. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, and you see, young brother, you type it. This dude got the most condescending messages, but don't show his face. And you know,
Who
he
is he
actually
talking about?
no, but the brother showed his face. And maybe you're not paying attention, you know, and it is a reality.
Why you want to see my face? Bro, I don't swing that way,
but
bro.
I'm just trying to tell him that
We don't
he's
swing
not
that way over here, bro.
He's not listening.
It's obvious this guy doesn't even watch your platform, Shaka.
It's true.
Number of times I show my face. What's up with the face? What's your issue? You want to see me?
But check this out.
You don't want to see me, bro.
Yeah, but the young Harold, check this out. Outside the cube yesterday, I asked him to show his face, and he took issues at that. And he went and made the last time to talk about those are talking points, echo chambers. You know what I'm saying? And there's another thing I wanted to say about what you stated, Brother Young Heru. Yes, when you know somebody, it tells you something about a person you don't know. You're gonna trust the person that you know. Now there's a dude called Scan Cheddar. He has 180,000 subscribers. Some people, you know, he talks about he's been doing this for so many years, so they feel like he's legit, and you see those people getting on his platform. So he's gonna say, well, yeah, you have the Frenchie over there. You know, all he does is gossip and slander and blah blah blah. So that's what they are fed, and they're coming here thinking that that's all we're all about. You know, that's the only thing we're all about. You know what I'm saying? But the way it went, you know, people watching, they can see, no, this is not what we're all about. You know what I'm saying? The reality is that what Scam Cheddar doesn't like is us talking about the convicted rapists and the organizations that defend child molesters that he's cool with, and himself slandering people, accusing them of being child molesters, and then getting them on this panel, accusing people of stealing, like he did with his ex-girlfriend, should have publicly. He also did the same with Brother Polite. He said that he scammed him, and then he gets the people back on his panel. That's a huge problem. You know, it's messy, and it's full of confusion. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I keep repeating. Although I'm very well aware, it's like with the French Pan-Africans. I've been talking about the rapes and the pedophile, and some people don't know, but I showed it as I was talking with V. Bennett, and I forgot who else was in the panel. But 10 years ago, I was talking about it, about France, because now the new talking about this. Why doesn't he talk about it in France? I've talked about this. I got into some physical fight because of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing new to me. We have talking points. And I'm like, hey, it is what it is. You can never make everybody love you, but you know, once again, young brothers and sisters, find out for yourself, because you know, Unc, unfortunately, we used to be cool. Unc is on some punk stuff, but Reggie, we used to be cool. He came on my panel several times. He asked me to present on my panel also, you know, but we had a disagreement, and it started acting being made. You know what I'm saying? Reggie is a very sorry excuse of a human being, him being 57 years old and giving information to all the camps, not even regretting when we found out that the guy he gave information to is a pedophile, in the words of Scarnetta, apparently on the run. You know what I'm saying? So who else? Trackfield came on my panel as well. When he came on, see, some of you will be surprised at what Trackfield said when he came on my panel. But listen to this guy. He wasn't talking even no Egyptomaniacs and stuff like that. Let me just show you what he said. It's only a few seconds long. Hold on. Where is he? There it is.
Kemet is the greatest empire in history. You don't need to compare. If anybody want to compare, like, we trying to get to Kemet level. Kemet is number one. So we comparing it to other religions is basically saying, hey, we could compare with them. No, we got 3,000 years of documented history. Show me a culture that could show you that. Sumer can't do it. Mesopotamia can't do it. Assyria can't do it. Persia can't do it. The Greeks can't do it.
So that's how the conversation went. That was the energy. No static, no issue. But some people got in his ear. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? And even Sanella, if he wants to come on the panel, we can have that grown man talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind people disagreeing with me, but I don't like BS and I don't lies. I'm sorry, I don't like BS and I don't like lies. I don't appreciate lies. And unfortunately, in the so-called conscious community, people will lie live on air and not even admit it. You know what I'm saying? So can you imagine what they do in private?
Shocker.
Yes, brother.
People will lie live on air, and the audience will watch them lie, get proof that they lie, and the audience will not demand an apology from them. You know, that's where it's at today, man. You know, it's scary. It's weird. It's weird.
You know who in the chats right now.
That's what I was gonna say. Look at this coincidence. So why, when I disagree, you kick me off? You wanna come on the panel? Come on the panel outside the cube.
Now you know why it is with Cube. Like You know what I mean? Cube, he cool, but he wild, and he like to talk and don't let nobody talk. He like to, you know, like we allow you to talk, but you gotta let us come back with our conversation too. You can't just take over the show. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But they've been told that guy is very diplomatic. You can go and talk, and then they say, "Oh, let me talk." You know, let me talk. Come on, man, please. Now there's somebody with the username Saninja, SANIJGGA. I don't see any face. I need to see your face before I put you on the panel. So feel free. It's blurry. I don't see anything. So, but outside
Like
the queue,
I said too, bro, if these people want to have some positive
maybe.
conversation, it's all good. But when they come here trying to run the narrative and hit you with questions that they should be asking the right person, like we ain't got time for all that. Like I told you, anybody bring that guy up again, just dismiss it. The guy already speak for himself, and we over with that topic, bro.
Indeed.
Let's see. He says he. See, this is not J Heru. This is young Heru. You know what I'm saying? And there's no BS. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but, you know, we'll see what's up. You know.
That's why I say they like to create internet beefs, man. I ain't got time for it, Q.
Yeah. So some people do like to do that. You know what I'm saying? But anybody who's going to do that on behalf of
and by
somebody
the
else,
way,
yeah, go ahead, Vibede.
by the way, it's been 24 hours for that paperwork he thought was very necessary. So, you know, if he does come back and want to discuss that, just come with the paperwork for us, at least, you know, because we want to know. You know, we're interested now since he's suggesting there's something there that needs to be discovered in the paperwork, you know, because that's the issue, Shaka.
Yeah, he said he's capable of looking it up. Like I am capable of looking it up, but we'll see. But I don't think.
But for the record, it's been 24 hours and he probably don't have it. Let's be real.
Well, he might surprise us.
And he don't have to neither. You know what I mean? Like like so
we're not demanding.
We more worried about it happening today and it happening again to younger children. We can't go back and, you know, change nothing. So
it's not just about one man.
And you know, regarding this topic of child molestation, there was some headlines saying that the mayor has responded to the protest. But as I read the article, it says that it's a message that came out of the office of the New York mayor. But they were saying that, you know, they are not affiliated. Hold on. They're not affiliated with the Africa Bambara. And maybe they said that they're not affiliated with the Zulu Nation. The guy, Rocky, I forgot the other name, says that he's not a member of the Zulu Nation. But that's interesting, you know, because at some point people are pressed to answer, you know. So Layla Wills, she will, you know, respond, you know, with receipts. Outside the cube rule, when I come on, make sure you have the paperwork that Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You just blew it, brother. You just
don't
because
even,
you know what?
you
know what? No, he just blew it. You know, V Bennett, we spoke right off air, right? And I told you that I wasn't planning on letting the brother back on the channel, right? But here I changed my mind. I changed my mind many times. And here you coming with this. I mean, like, come on, man.
He still ain't going to ask Aneta that question. Like I told you, bro, this guy, it's a game to them.
You just blew it. Yeah,
like I told you, we're not talking about that no more. So yeah, he could go on somewhere with that nonsense, bro.
See, decent wrote you.
Yes, go ahead.
And he says, no, I'm serious. Show me the paperwork. What are you talking about? Slanderer said, why don't you ask Sa is your God, man? I mean, is he spanking you? Is he paying you? I mean, he's literally pimping you, man. Be a man.
Hey, Shaka, somebody asked me in the chat how old I am. I keep saying it. Damn it, I'm 36, okay? 36.
Yeah,
don't need to say it no more.
Shaka, I ain't even going to speak on that no more. It's clear these people have an agenda and they full of it. They keep running from the main issues and what the problem is and trying to come up with different point of views to get into nonsense conversation about why don't he go ask the person that question? Why don't he go ask the person that exposed that information the question? So like, bro, like, yeah, your statement is irrelevant, bro. Like gone somewhere with that, bro. I thought you was better than that, my boy. For real, for real.
You know what it is?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the magic question. Why do all of these people never want to go to the source? What is it about Slanderer that he can just put out information about this and they're not utterly offended and pissed off and angry that he would ever do that? Why? And it's Cube doing the same thing. He's not worried about Slanderer spreading information and possibly spreading more information. No, he's not worried about that. He's worried about people that hear the information, right? So it's just so odd. People that hear the information and are bothered and actually say, hey, let's look into this. He's not worried about anything else. I mean, he's not worried about the scamming. He's not going after polite. He's not worried about the scamming. No, nothing that Slanderer says is Q worried about. So what is he, his PR person? Is he just Slanderer's PR person? Why does he go to Slanderer's channel? Why does he even care? What's the point? If you can't trust the information and you don't expect the information to be valid from Slanderer, why do you care?
But hold on, he gets even more comical. He wrote, Slanderer isn't the source. The Philadelphia Justice Department is the source. Then why don't you ask the Philadelphia Justice Department? That's ridiculous. But here, for the record, the first time I heard somebody speaking about it live on air, it was who? It was a HOKKK member called Garfield Reed that we call Trackfield. Now, where is it? I have the clip ready. I have it. There it is.
Since I've been a part of this conscious community, sexual misconduct has been condemned and vilified almost unanimously. We saw the rise and fall of Dr. York. We had Hebrew Israelite, the brother by the name of Mighty Hebrew. He was convicted, I think, twice for sexual behavior against minors. He was widely condemned by the Hebrew Israelite community, but apparently forgiven by the Israelites, because I see him all over the place right now on everybody's channel. Another brother by the name of Nazi Yashavel, another Israelite, also involved in sexual misconduct with a minor. We have no idea where this brother is, but he's been sheltered somewhere by an Israelite group.
Now I'm going to put them in order, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have to look for them for a long time. So you can ask Garfield Reed outside the cube, but I'm sure you would not do it. You just come here trying to cause confusion. Then I brought it up. Yeah, go ahead.
He could go to the Philadelphia records too and find out for himself if he's that interested.
Yeah, but he's not interested in that. He just want to talk
I know,
just waste our time. Yes.
You know what it said, like what I see about him yesterday? Like what grown men don't do. Real grown men don't do that unless they're on some internet propaganda. You don't have a conversation with grown men respectfully, and then when you leave the show because you can't control yourself, you go on your platform and talk about them. Like where they do that at, bro? Like I told you, Shaka, I don't have if it wasn't for you, these fools wouldn't even know I exist. You feel me? Because I don't have time for these internet characters, bro. When I talk, I speak and I stand on my words. These people be flip-flopping, they say this, and then they go contradict themselves and expect people to show them respect. Once you do that, you cut with me.
He's in the back chat right now. He doesn't have his webcam on. Now,
hey, facts.
Now, then I brought it up to Sad the first time I was a guest on this panel.
You know, the brother Mighty Hebrew, if I'm not mistaken, Garfield said that he was there was some sexual misconduct.
Nah, we don't want to talk about that. I'm just saying what was stated publicly. Garfield said it publicly. You know what?
Then Slanderer later on came on my platform and we spoke about it, and this is what he had to say.
We have those guys who've been convicted for sexual misconduct. Garfield Reed spoke about this. Yourself, you spoke about Nazi, and Garfield Reed said that Hebrew camps are sheltering Nazi. So, and you know, it's sensitive because I know he's your friend, but you know, Mighty Hebrew, several people have said that he was convicted for sexual misconduct, that he went to jail for that.
He
so
did.
how you gonna?
He did.
Well, oh, well, okay, well, so you'll confirm it, So why?
Yeah, everybody know that he went to jail for that. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So obviously,
but Hebrews cover up for Hebrews. That's what they do.
All right. So
and they go on everybody's platform, and none of them niggas say a damn thing. But if I talk to Polite on the phone, oh man, how the fuck? So I'm never talking to Polite. Nigga, get the hell out of my chat. I talk to who I want to talk to. Innocent, like you said, into proven guilty, man.
Yeah. He was not convicted yet. You know what I'm saying? So Garfield Reed didn't lie then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he talked about and Garfield Reed said even twice he thinks. Some people said that the second time is because he did not sign.
Yeah, he got violated. He got violated the second time. Yes.
Yeah. So what does it mean he got violated?
Well, he had a violation. I don't know why, but they came back and locked him up again on a violation charge, something like that. But all them niggas been doing that shit for a long time. Hebrews been out there molesting people and all that shit for a long time, and it's always covered up by other Hebrew Israelites. The only way we'll find out about it if we looking and searching and we see it. Oh shit, this pops up, and we catch it, and then they'll come out and say something about it because we got them.
But then I came across some video that's older than what I've played previously. Cube is still in the back chat, but still no webcam. And this is what Slanderer and Onk said. So you can holler at Garfield Reed. You can holler at Slanderer and Onk, the God Killer, aka Bobby Banger.
How about the mighty fucking Hebrew? This nigga went to jail for rape, dog.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
and that nigga back in the community, like everything good. Hebrews quiet. What about Nazi Yashavel?
Hold on. Let me get this nigga.
And this as well.
Let's not forget the mighty Hebrew nigga, who you get constantly on your channel, who's on all the Hebrews channel. Don't forget the mighty Hebrew, the bald head nigga, been already incarcerated in prison for molesting a young child. He came home and they violated him again because the nigga was trying to fuck with another child.
And the funny thing is that outside the cube said that Slanderer lied, but I don't see any videos or live stream from outside the cube calling Slanderer names. Outside the cube, for those who don't know, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you again. This is the live stream that he made. This is the live stream that he made. And I was still ready to put him on a panel, but it shows me that he's still on that BS, asking me for something that, to prove something, give documentation about something that Slanderer said, That's how I know he's pimping you, man. That's how I know he's pimping you, man. So, here. Oh, hold on. I want you to see the thumbnail. Got the thumbnail. Look at my French B. You see? Now, so this is what I'm going to wait for you to do now. You make a live stream, and you put Slanderer's face on top of a woman, and you type in, look at my whatever you want B, You can put New York B, for example. Look at my NYB, You do that, then you send it to me, and then I'll get you back on the panel. So you're going to have to keep the same energy from now on. I may change my mind, but from now on, since you show me that you're still on some BS, this is what you do. Keep that same energy. You said he lied. You never said I lied. If you want to say that I lied, feel free to type it in the chat and tell me what I lied about. But you said something is really illogical with you, brother. You are fake. Just keep it real, man. Who you roll for? Who you roll with? Come on, man. Please.
Hey, Shaka, I find it funny as heck that a lot of us Africans around the world, we speak different languages. What did you speaking French or living in France got to do with anything? Like, they try to use anything to belittle you in the stupidest shit.
Yo, Chris.
I'm glad. Yeah.
Chris, they speak a colonial language called English, and they're challenging this brother here for speaking another colonial language called French.
Facts.
It's just ridiculous.
And he speaks both.
But I'm glad you said that, brother Chris, because when they're having debates and discussions, who do they quote? Scholars and PhDs, and many of them are from Europe. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah,
I mean,
heck yeah.
this argument is ridiculous, but that comes from the punk butler Reggie, xenophobic, and
And
also the punk Sanada, who is xenophobic too. We've heard how we disrespected West Indians, but go ahead, Chris.
Shaka, what it is, they're jealous of you because I'm gonna tell you, and I said it before, and I'm at a red light. I'm in the car about to go to a grocery store, but you speak in French because, like I said, I have family in France too. But you speak in English in France, you have access to information that us only English speaking African Americans don't have. You know what I mean? Like you have a level up. And not just that, it's I'm sorry, bro, but it's good to be bilingual and to just know more than one language, you know? And they sound dumb, just like the brother said.
Yeah, like I was saying, bro, when you hear people speak like that, it just shows what kind of mindset black people have for each other. And it's everywhere, you know, people jealous of different people because of how they speak. Like, it's so ignorant. And make it worse, bro, they understand every last word you saying when you use profanity. You understand me? So it's just to show you that it's not that they don't understand you, but like I said, people, it's just like when I come to in America, if I use my accent, sometimes I speak like America, but then I could always speak like how I speak. You know what I'm saying? So in saying that, women would love my accent. You know what I'm saying? And they will get jealous of that. They will even come ask me like, "How you get these girls and this and that?" And I tell them all I do is talk to them, bro. So it's a jealous thing, bro. It don't have nothing to do with your accent. They just jealous. They wish they had the accent. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
Shaka,
Hold
you
on, Chris.
speak better.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Chris.
sorry.
Hold on, Chris. Q, I would like you to make a live stream and say the same thing, have the same energy for Sanada, put his picture on top of a female body, and put "here is my NYB," and then we see from there. All right, brother? So let me continue. Yeah, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead, Chris.
Can you hear me, Shaka? I'm outside.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear you.
bro, your English is better than Slanderer's. Literally.
Yeah.
He fumbles his words up.
yeah,
He makes no damn sense.
let me say
Like,
something, Chris.
yeah.
That's all of that, bro, is irrelevant, bro. They just picking weak points, ridiculous conversations. Like we just got thrown off track to what the topic was. I wasn't even aware because I just came on when this guy came on, so I wouldn't really. I think he was about talking about cube thing yesterday, but like I was saying, bro, all this thing is to just throw us off track to not talk about the main topics that's happening today, whether it's about pedals, whether it's about these biblical doctrines, whether it's about people lying, and they know who we talking about. So everybody have tried to make an issue with Shaka, but they're not making an issue with the people that create the problem in the first place. So like I said, bro, it's a waste of your time. Don't pay them no mind. Don't let them keep coming here and change the narrative. You speak on what you want to speak about, when you want to speak about it, how you want to speak about it. And nobody ain't coming up here and talk about nobody else on the panel because y'all don't know us from nowhere and y'all don't speak about people when they're not on the panel. That just show your character, and I don't want nothing to do with you, period.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. And here, you see, this entire road, Sa even cursed at Mike Hebrew's wife one time on live. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? If somebody has the link, please share the link with me. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what, Shaka? We have to challenge you because you haven't cursed out anybody's wife. And see, that's what I'm really not digging about you. I mean, you haven't cursed nobody's wife out. You haven't called anybody, you know, you haven't scammed anybody for money. You know, that's a problem, Shaka. You know, I need to spend my time addressing that. You think you're better. That's what it is. You think you're better. That's what it is, Shaka. You know, Mr. Frenchie. You know, let me see.
It's that New York scammer mentality. They think they can get over everybody. And I live in the U.S. Trust me.
Oh man, those guys, they're funny, man. Now, see this entire road cube. Damn cubes, I got you like that, bro. Stone Road, outside the cube. There was no source, because according to my Hebrew, his good friend Sa Netta made the story up. Yes, for those who haven't seen it, because people come and go. Mighty Hebrew said that what's his name? Scam Cheddar live. Let's hear it.
This is not an old case. Everybody knows about that. All this, I went back to jail another time because of another. All this shit is lies, bro. I'm telling you as a man in your face. That's something Slanderer made up because he was mad at me.
Okay. Even drunk JJ said that Slanderer is too slow.
You know, but tonight nothing will be the same. You understand me? JJ dropping them bars. You understand? Anyway, this is talking about Joe. Jabari Osada, he gets caught lying again. And Slanderer too slow to catch on.
Oh man. So now Akasha wrote, stop feeding that bloodsucker devil. He's just there to drain your energy and keep you going on, Mighty Hebrew. He ain't a fool, but oh well, he could be. So stop giving that devil in a queue attention. He couldn't drop that bomb fast enough. This clown Frankie, Frankie Slanderer is a real clown for real, man. And he's sending his minions, you know what I'm saying? The same bald-headed N-word that has stayed at his house. For those who don't know, a lot of people don't know that, man. But I have the evidence. Guess who said it? The same bald-headed brother that Slanderer said molested a young child and was arrested for trying to F another young child. He slept at Slanderer's house several times.
Everybody, hold on for a minute. Time out, everybody. Time out. Let me say this real quick while you getting your pictures up there, brother.
Oh, it's already
first thing I want to let the people know. I love my brother, the Mighty Hebrew. Me and Hebrew, we go through our little beefs and fight, and brothers fight. The Mighty Hebrew knows me personally. I know him. I know his family. He stayed at my house a few times. Him, his family.
He stayed at my house a few times, man. So Storm is saying,
Hey,
yes, feel free, brother.
yeah, I was just going to say, right, you know what Cube's issue is? He trying to tell you why you keep playing these clips about Slanderer, right? But Slanderer still have all these videos up on his platform. And you know how much I'm about to tell Cube, bro, you have a long list, so you might as well do your research right now, because you got a lot of people to go off, because there are hundreds of people that take Slanderer clips and they playing it right now all over. So you don't have no point, and what you speaking on is irrelative, and that's all we're trying to tell you, bro. But you keep running around in circles. So what's the agenda? What's your motive? That's what we want to know.
But you know what's amusing to me is that those guys are trying, and it's always backfiring. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, keep on trying. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jocelyn C. wrote, Slanderer always had low energy levels. Now, dissenters still cannot believe the behavior of Q. Lord, saying that so Q. Storm wrote, also the HOK, I'm sorry, don't like educated black people. That's why they hate on bro Jabari so bad. That's one of the reasons why they hate on Jabari. They, you know what I'm saying? He's sad, you know what I'm saying?
Same thing with you. Why you think they hate you, Shaka?
Shaka, they hate on you. They hate on Shaka Amos. They hate on Jabari. Dude, they love the dumbness on the channel and the redundant conversations that they have. Literally redundant.
Yeah. And
if you curse somebody's wife out, they would have more respect for you. Just flat out.
Not just the wife, but the son, daughter, and mother. And let me show him proof.
And I told you I would never apologize to you. You see, I'm a man of my word, right? I'm a man of my word, right? No, but you thought because you're gonna make 100 fucking videos that you're gonna wear me out and I'm gonna come to you on my knees. Please, chill, don't make a fucking video. Fuck you, nigga. Make 100 more, bitch. Make 100 more, nigga. That's showing you I don't give a fuck about you, your mother, anybody, or your daddy.
Hey, fuck man, you break it
fuck
down,
you
man, bro.
Fuck your whole family, nigga. Your daughter, your son, everybody. Yes, I said it, you bitch ass nigga.
No problem with that.
Your mother's a bitch, nigga. Get off my chat, nigga.
Go ahead, V Bennett.
No problem with that one either.
No
That's
problem.
okay. That's perfectly fine.
Cube outside the cube is not calling Slanderer. Say, hey, I heard you curse somebody's son, daughter, and mother. No, he's gonna come
Hey,
here
guess
and
what? He's not even confused about it. Not
Yeah,
even confused
he done
about it.
call everybody child molester and this and that. Tell him, go ask him to show the paperwork.
yeah,
You feel me? Like stop it, bro.
yeah. And what Funk wrote, let's not forget that the mighty Hebrew lies too. You know, what I mean, but that's what the sister said. But the sister didn't want to go on the panel. But what really surprised me is learning that her husband is Rabon, and that Rabon is Saneta's nephew. So I'm like, dang, something is a bit off here. But hey, it is what it is. His brothers. He's been a nice. Oh, we have the person that has a username Sa and word, but there is a webcam, but I don't see any face. So do you mind showing us your face? I'm thinking this is maybe HC, but I would need to see your face. It looks like he doesn't want to. Okay, there he's gone now. He's gone. Maybe he thought that just by having a webcam. Yeah. He probably thought that just by having a webcam on. Then,
They scared, bro. They scared, bro.
And those are grown men. Grown men who talk about revolution, you know what I'm saying, who talk about, being warriors, freedom fighters, talking about the solution, what we need to do, and they won't even show their face, man. But hey, brothers, I'm gonna let you make your closing remarks. We're gonna go clockwise, so be even if you're free, brother.
Yeah, any of you people come back here, you're going. I don't think we're gonna be so diplomatic, or even allow you to come up on the platform, really, because there's a certain standard we're trying to keep here, and most of the intelligent folks that come here, they see that and they appreciate that. So we can't just go backwards and dumb things down to that level. Um, it's okay to have different opinions, but you know, we don't all need to be stuck in the gutter how we communicate with each other. We don't have to speak perfect English, but we don't have to be disrespectful off the bat. It pays to be genuine over here and to mean something, mean the things you say. And yeah, that's all I'll leave it at that, man. I hope I don't want to see none of these people. I'm gonna tell you, not to waste any more time on this, but it does it can get me boiling after a while because nobody likes to hear sideways insults thrown at you, and
Yeah.
nobody likes to hear that. I mean, I've never had nobody address me in a disrespectful way, but I've heard a few sideways things, and the reason why I say be specific, mention names, because when the brother was talking to J. Heru, I didn't know if he was talking to me or who or J. Heru. I wasn't so
Young
sure.
Heru, young Heru.
I mean, young Heru, my fault. Yeah, sorry, bro. I wasn't so sure about that. But I didn't like that because where I come from, you address the person you're talking to, you be direct with them, you let them know what you mean and what your views are, and you give them a chance to express themselves. The last thing I want to say is, don't beat around the bush with what you want to say. Just come and say it, man. It shouldn't take you a lead up comment and a whole soliloquy before you get to your statement or your question. Anyway. All right. Bless y'all. Shaka once again and the panel, Young Heru and Chris. Good to see y'all. Andrea as well and the chat. Bless.
Thank you, brother. You've been at and I agree those long-winded people, and then when you interject, oh, you're cutting me off, you're not letting me speak, man. That's all, man. But anyway, young Hero, feel free to make your closing remarks, brother.
Yeah, man, Shaka, it's all love with me. You know what I mean? I ain't paying these characters no mind, man, because, like I said, everybody want to stick up their chest on the internet and talk about who they are and try to bring their personal issues. Like, we don't know these people from nowhere, and they want to come and talk with disrespect, but then expect people to respect them. And Chaka wasn't doing none of that before people start coming at him. So when you defend yourself, ain't no problem with that, bro. Because like I said, if they have an issue with you, they have an issue with everybody on the internet. But yet none of them haven't addressed these people, but they want to come and address you. Like miss me with that nonsense, and people, like I said, They talk high and proud, but they just speak out of context, and they don't want to talk about the issues. They want to beat around the bush. So it's insane that, man, I said what I said, and whoever don't like it is because it's real, you know. So like I said, just don't let these people continue to come up here and try to distract you and bring up issues that they don't really concern with, or they're not bringing any positive energy to. With in saying that, whatever you want to talk about, that's up to you, and keep it moving. We good over here.
And that's what's up. Thank you, brother Young Harold. And brother Christopher Davis, you're free to make your closing remarks.
Yeah, can you hear me clearly? I'm in the store at the moment.
I hear you. I hear you clearly, brother.
Yeah, what I want to say is that what we do on your platform, and thank you for allowing us to have the platform to do what we all do. You know, we're just trying to make the world a better place. You know, and the gentleman was very disrespectful earlier, extremely disrespectful. But we're still willing to teach. Like we were all young before. You know, we were all young before. You know, it's okay. You know, you make mistakes when you're young. Hell, I'm still making mistakes. I'm 36 years old. Nobody's perfect. But you can't go around being so condescending. And then even when you ask them certain questions, I don't think it was genuine. I help you learn from this. But like I said, peace and love to you, Shaka, and I love everything that you do. And I'm not going nowhere, bro. Like I'm here. And we're gonna do that show I'm talking about. But I'm here for you, Shaka, on everything, bro. And that's my closing remark.
Thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support for everybody, the regular callers, you know what I'm saying? There's already a nickname, you know, I forgot who said it first, you know, the four horsemen.
Oh, sorry, one thing, Shaka.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
For our sister that was on with us earlier, peace and love and blessings to her.
She's right here.
You know? Okay, bet. All right, yeah, peace and love and blessings for her for jumping on the panel earlier, you know, and putting in her work. Cause she be doing work. You know, so I appreciate that.
Thanks a lot, brother Christopher Davis. So thank you all for the support. I appreciate that. They're trying to clown us, but you know, they be looking bad out there in the streets, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're confident, you know, we stand on truth, we stand on principle. Um, and it is what it is. And you know, I agree with what Young Hero said. I agree with what, you know, everybody said really. Don't start, no one be no, you know, you cannot just come at people sideways and expect, you know, some respect in return. But you know, hey, you know, I made a video myself and I wrote apology. I changed the title though, because I saw, you know, cubes putting my face on some female body. So I changed the title, but at the beginning of the video, you can hear me say, okay, the title of this live stream is, you know, I issued an apology. I don't take that back because when he came on, I used some words that he did not deserve. You know what I'm saying? And now it's on some other stuff. Hey, I ain't gonna lose sleep over it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when some people are gonna start being convicted and all that, and some people are gonna start singing, you know, the same people will be dissing us now. They be like, man, you know, I've been following your work. You know what I'm saying? I always agree with what you do and stuff like that. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody, but you know, if we're not forcing anybody to talk on this topic of child molestation, you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it, but don't attack us for talking about it, because standing against child molestation is a noble cause. And I know the punk butler already went, yeah, but you know, we don't feel that way. Now the same person is trying to get on. You know, I suspect it's hardcore. I want to hear the voice. Feel free to speak so I can hear you. He's gone. Just I think it was hardcore. You know what I'm saying?
Hardcore,
Was
who's
he?
that? Another character?
Yeah, hardcore. Is like type of guy who talks about black people are indigenous to America. You know, for him, the Native Americans are black people, and
Oh, them.
he never wants
Yeah.
to say never. But yeah, sorry. There's the sister RP.
Aboriginals. Yeah.
Yeah, the sister RP. I think she knows him personally, or she may have had some interaction online with him. But yeah, for whatever reason, he never wants to show his face. But I spoke with him back then and all that. He made a few live streams about me. I didn't really listen to them. I scrolled through maybe one or two, but he made several live streams dissing me and stuff like that. You know, and you know, I'm like, hey, it's nothing new to me. I'm saying 10 years ago, the Amira Squad were making live streams. I mean, it wasn't live streams back then. It was the Blog Talk Radio, the online radio stuff. But yeah, that's what they used to do. And I always had clapback back then. 10 years ago, I had clapback. I have clapback now. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if the dude Slanderer has many subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm. But anyway, thank you very much, brothers and sisters. I appreciate the love, the support, all the people in the chat, and trust me, we can always have that grown man talk, but don't come here with some BS because I might be like this. But in my mind, I'd be like, man, I just can't wait for him to finish his BS so I can just, respond or interject or whatever, But I see through most of you. Sometimes when you just come in, the first few words you say, I know your angle already. But I'm letting you speak. I'm being diplomatic, you know what I'm saying? But, you should have noticed by now that a lot of people come at me and try to, corner me, try to make me uncomfortable, stuff like that. And they end up saying some real pseudo stuff that they regret. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
So don't yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Sorry, but what they don't like is the fact that you conduct a show well. That's what they don't like, and they don't want you to conduct that show well. See, you are diplomatic, and that's an excellent thing to be for a moderator of a show. Straight up, brother, and you're a good listener.
And the last thing I'm gonna say, right?
Communicator.
They like to talk about writing this and writing that, but we all see who everybody writing.
Yes,
So
we do.
exactly. So in saying,
Exactly.
and how can you come up here? Oh, you want to say something?
No, I'm
Nah,
listening. Go ahead.
we
I
Oh
agree with
no,
you.
I was just saying. So in saying that, if these people was real, they would all still be coming on Shaka show having discussions about whatever they want to. Shaka never do these people nothing, but they riding this guy's tail so hard. Where they at? You see what I'm saying? But then you want to come over here and ask Shaka why he talking about this and that. Like, come on. And then, like I keep saying, bro, we talking about reality. Whoever want to keep living in a delusional world with their fantasy gods and their make believe that one day they're going to rule over people and all this nonsense, they could keep living in that. But we're gonna talk about young boys killing each other, young girls getting raped, trying to get your mother out the ghetto, trying to provide. We talking about real life situations, my boy. So you come up here talking about these people behind camera, they ain't real. And like, bro, what world are you living in? Everybody eats, sleep, and shit and breathe the same air just like you. And ain't nobody scared of nobody. So when you have people come with these kind of topics or attitude, they clowns, bro. They ain't ready for nothing. They never bust nothing. Just what I'm telling you.
Yeah, and we're not being impressed or scared or anything, but that was a young brother, so like, young brother, he ain't that serious, But what you said, young Harold, made me think about what Killer Bee, the witch finder, said. There's some camps, they have a term. What is it? First Western or Seven West? I forgot. One West. But there's some Hebrews who like they have or had, but I think they still do have that belief that when Jesus will come back, they're gonna rule or be prevalent. And some of them told their boss that they're gonna rape their boss's daughter. Always rape, molestation, always something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But he stated that, and he may come back whenever he's available, and if you want to ask him on that, he will tell you, man. But some people are real sick and twisted in their mind. I mean, you have no idea. Now, we've seen what some of them have said publicly. Can you imagine what they say privately? You know what I'm saying? Now, all those clips of Slanderer, where he said, yeah, the bullhead N-word, who was convicted, that was live on air. Can you imagine what he says and how he says it privately? Can you even imagine? But anyway, stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to, by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. Don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Do I eat too? Duanecheru. Hotep.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving Mediocrity classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Mediocrity class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Mediocrity lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Mediocrity, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the Mediocrity, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Mediocrity classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Mediocrity class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.